six people up here, and I need to leave to let somebody else on. I might do that.
Okay. Hi.
Hello.
That was recorded.
It's
Hello.
Sunday.
Yeah.
You're now recording. Yes. So this is chat party number 117.
It is.
Yes.
Wow, that's a lot.
That is a lot. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but for at least 117 Sundays we've been doing this.
It is.
And I have Jeff Kendall looking at the ceiling down there.
I'm programming my TV. So you got
And Joe Mayo down in that corner too. So
I'm looking
hello
at that.
everybody.
Hello.
Hello, Astro Zombie.
Yes.
Astro Zombie.
Yeah.
Hello, I like that one.
Now, who's this guy that says, girl that says, is that somebody's got, you got an admirer out there, Robert? Is it a person with a tag? What is it again? Yeah, you saw it last night.
Yes, Jorgen. Hello.
Hey,
Jorgen S.
Good evening.
Robin S. and Jorgen S.
I don't know if I have an admirer.
Yeah, that one it says a hunk. What is it like? Robin S. is a hunk or something. You saw. I
Where
put
do
it
you see
on
this?
last night. I said, "You ever see this person?" I put it on.
Oh, yes, I saw that.
I forget what it's
It's
called.
from
like
a
that.
sexy beast or some nonsense.
Sex machine. That's what it is.
Sex machine, yeah.
Hi, happy
Hello,
Sunday.
Paulina.
Paulina,
Mhm.
what's the good word?
Hello.
Yeah.
Indie discs
Hi,
is
Craig.
out there.
Hello, Indie Disc.
Hello.
Yeah. I got rid of my Elaine hello. It wasn't working. So
You need to get there's a little in Son of Frankenstein. The little boy comes down and says,
Oh,
"Well, hello." You need to
yeah, that
get
might be
one.
good.
You need to get that one if you can find it.
Oh, I know exactly where that is. What
Yeah.
scene it is too.
Yeah.
I learned last week how to spell, or not spell, but say with Sega.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
With Sega.
That was
Okay,
Saga.
George.
Yeah, I thought it was
With
with Saga,
Sega.
but I guess it's with Sega.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Yes.
Hello.
He's out there
Hi.
too.
Hello,
Do the
Robert.
hello by the Three Stooges.
Yes,
After Joe
hello,
Besser.
hello.
Tim uses that for the beginning of his show.
Tim uses it, yeah.
Hello,
Yeah.
but India.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, this is what the locals say. Well, if that's what the locals say, that's what it is.
Okay.
Or just get
I always thought it was with Saga. So,
an Alfred Hitchcock. Good evening.
Mm-hmm.
so
I
Nice.
still don't have tickets for the fest.
Yoko's birthday today.
Oh.
Yes. Happy birthday, Yoko.
Happy birthday.
Well,
Yoko.
wait, I've got something too. Yeah.
Yes.
Actually,
Just don't drop it.
happy birthday, Smokey Robinson.
Yes.
Today's his
His
birthday.
birthday too.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, yesterday was Yoko's
83.
birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
If
it's
you
not
excuse
today.
me, I rather celebrate Smokey Robinson.
Oh, breaking news! Breaking news! Robert
Got it.
Reed's
Good.
for the fest.
Enjoy.
Yes.
Here we come.
Well, that's good.
How-
Matthew
how
Street
many,
tells
though?
me he's going to be there Saturday. Now I talked to him and I said, "Are you going to the fest?" And he texted me when he said, "It's 99% that I'll be there Saturday." That's what he
Who said
said.
that?
Matthew Street.
Oh, cool. Saturday. Good. Because last
Well,
week
I
he
have a
only
question.
came on Sunday.
If you
Yeah.
buy these tickets at the door, are you going to get charged a service charge?
You pay more. You pay more, I think.
You
At the
don't. Yeah,
door.
it's not a service charge, but the price is more at the door.
Yeah.
And
But
it's more by
Percent.
mail now too. I think it's only cheaper if you buy it earlier by mail.
Right.
Well, that's the whole idea. Buy them early, like advanced tickets, but they put the service charge on it, which makes it the same price as if
Oh, I
you
don't
were
know
gonna.
about that.
Well,
I don't
I
think
bought
so.
mine when they first came out, so I've had it for quite some time.
I'm hoping they're going to honor my ticket Saturday and Sunday for last year that they didn't really use. I hope they're going to honor them because
For last year.
I got to pay for Friday, and then I have tickets for Saturday and Sunday that they said they would honor this year. We'll see. If they don't, I'll buy them fresh. But the question is, what if they're sold out Saturday when they get there? But I don't think they're going to be.
well,
No
by the
way.
time we get there on Friday, we'll just be hanging out in the lobby, I guess.
Yeah, you'll be pretty tired.
You'll be sleepy.
So we're just gonna be like, hey, welcome to the fest, but we're not going in.
Well, like I said, there's plenty of place to hang out there in the lobby area.
Yeah,
What does that mean? I'm sad, but glad to go.
he's sad of the price.
Oh, yes.
It's going to be expensive. Jeez.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of wish it was like $20, but it's
Yeah, really, to go to this thing, it's like $99 a day just to get in, and then you got to get your hotel, you got to eat, you got to. It's not going to be a cheap trick, whatever.
Right.
Henry.
Henry's there. Hello. Yeah, but see, Robert pays $9 either way. That's basically the price of a hamburger. Could have had a hamburger for that price, but no.
Or Puffy Taco.
We went
I don't
to a
understand.
diner today, and my girlfriend got a grilled cheese sandwich with I think it was ham on it. It was like she put some mayo on it, and she took her sandwich off, the bread off. You could see literally one skinny piece of cheese, one
Ooh.
skinny piece of ham, and it was $10.
Mhm.
Did she put you on it? You said she put mayo on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, when you hear that these days, I think of mayo. Even I think about it when I hear mayo.
She even used on the match game blank mayo.
Mike Mail.
Blank
Yeah.
mayo. Yeah. So what else do you think of but Joe?
Well, these days, anyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
But all those celebrities, they're ready. Well, come on, Charles Nelson Riley, blank mayo. Virginia mayo? No.
Yeah.
Whatever. Hey, Jorgen, what's going on in
It's only
Sweden?
one mayo that matters.
Well, it has been having a bit of snowing now for this weekend.
No. Wow.
We had 64 degrees a day or two ago. I was in the car and it said 64.
Yeah, we had 60 here, but today it's 50 with sun, but it's kind of windy though. So
Yeah.
middle of February.
We've got 70s with thunderstorms, so you know what that means.
Sam St. John was going to have 80 today, I think.
Yeah.
For
I
those
saw that
of
on Facebook.
you keeping track with celebrities, I don't know who. I know this guy from only one place only, but Richard Belzer has passed away.
Richard
Oh,
Belzer
yes.
passed. Mhm.
Yeah.
He was on one of those
Several
crack
different shows.
shows.
Yeah.
Don't know.
He's
Mhm.
in a movie I love from the 80s called Night Shift. He's
Yeah.
in there, comedy.
And I hear
Oh,
Jimmy
okay.
Carter's not doing too well.
No, he's in hospice.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
For me, Richard Belzer is famous for one thing only, and that is he wanted to have Hulk Hogan and Mr. T to show him how real wrestling was.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Turned out that he was unconscious on the floor, and when he woke up, he sued WWF.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yes, and Kelly Pickler's husband. Yeah, so I don't know. People are dying just about every day.
Yeah, I mean, we
Well,
had
they tend to do
Giselle
that.
and then
Yeah.
Stella Stevens.
Let's
She's
just
like
say that
bang,
they're
bang.
not dying. They're not exactly youngsters.
Yeah.
No,
two
you mean, I know,
beautiful
you
ladies.
mean, the people we
And,
grew up
and,
with.
and I hate to bring it up, but then you've got mass shootings
Yeah.
like today in Memphis.
Mhm.
And
It's a shame.
So
University
Another
of
one?
Michigan, or Michigan State University, I should
yeah,
say.
exactly. It's
That's just down the road.
unfortunately a common occurrence now.
Penny Lane.
Penny Lane.
Hello. Yeah. Yeah.
What happened? So you don't use the Seinfeld one anymore?
Yeah. No, I think he's 98, I believe.
Yeah, he's 98. He's lived long enough.
You know, Dick Van Dyke
Oh, I'm
and Mel
sorry.
Brooks.
I know people have older. I'm sorry. I know some
Yeah.
people have older.
Big room in the earth for everyone else.
I was going to say, Dick Van Dyke and Mel Brooks better watch out. Because,
No, all I mean by
Yeah.
that is I believe after you get 80, it's gravy. That's what I
Yeah.
believe. So you had
Yeah.
18 extra years in my book.
Mhm.
That's what
Yeah.
I mean.
Oh wow.
Hmm.
Oh,
She's okay. I hear that Mel Brooks has got a new show coming out.
Oh, you're
History of the
kidding.
World Part 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's gonna be
geez.
shown on
How in
something.
the how in the
say.
world would you ever do that today?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
The PC crowd
That's
out there.
true.
yeah.
Speaking of crazy,
Bring a gun around.
speaking of crazy, I went for a walk today,
You
and
did? I don't believe
I'm a
it's
couple-
crazy.
yeah, I'm which is crazy, right? And I was a couple blocks away from the house, and all of a sudden I passed this guy who's like fidgeting with a guitar on a guitar case on his front lawn, and as I pass him, he goes, "Hi." So I turned around, I said hello, And he goes, "What are you doing?" "I'm just taking a walk." "Well, I'm getting out of this effing neighborhood."
Ooh.
"Oh, okay."
Okay.
So
Good luck to you.
yeah, let me get going, And then he's like starts yelling about different things and how people in the neighborhood are horrible, and he can't wait to get out of here. Uh, I said, "Well, okay, you have a good day." "I'm having a great day. I'm flying high." I thought, "Oh, you're flying high, all
Sound
right."
like it is. Yeah.
And then I'm still like trying to get away from him, maybe about 30 feet away, and I'm still like backing up and continuing my walk. And a car pulls up across the street, and this woman gets out of the car, and he starts yelling at her, "Don't look at me!"
Uh-oh.
And he starts throwing things at her.
Well, he's crazy.
And meanwhile, this woman's daughter was watching this from the house, so she called the police. So by the time I got to the corner, here come the cop cars around the corner, and they went right over there, and they were like, talking to the guy. And I was like hanging out for a while, and I thought, let me get out of here, because if there's any kind of shooting or anything happens,
Well, wait a minute. Weren't you supposed to be walking? So if you're walking, how are you supposed to be walking?
Yes. Well, he stopped me with his crazy talk, and then when the police came, I just had to take a look to see what was going on. And they were just talking. And 3 cop cars came, and they were talking to him. And I'm like half the block away now, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go. I'm getting out of here, because you never know what'll happen.
They'll say, "Sir, what did you see?"
Praise the neighborhood. Ooh.
Yeah. Am I growing my hair out? Not deliberately. You can see it more now. I just haven't. I was thinking about it. Like I got.
Oh shit!
Oh, he was thinking about.
Right
There he is.
No.
Now
Is
what
my hair
was that?
long?
Do that.
Okay. Now what was that?
See,
It's gonna
there's
come down
hair
over
up
your
there.
eyes
It's just not
soon.
much.
Ooh, it is growing a bit. Yeah.
Wow. Ooh, by the time we see you,
That's almost a come over.
If I dyed it, you would probably see it better.
Yeah.
But yes, I actually do have hair.
Please, Robert, come on. The light. It's blinding me.
What did you say? Did you say if you die or if you died?
Oh man.
Guy had a guitar case. Musician, watch out.
Yeah.
What does this mean? Musicians are dangerous? What does this mean?
You never know.
It's what's in the guitar
you
case. Pulls out a big machine gun and whatever.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. And the only thing I'd probably want from him is rock and roll.
Yeah.
Well, I can take a little.
Maybe not even.
Doesn't hurt.
Oh wow. Oh well. Do not forget Yoko Ono today.
Happy
She's
birthday,
Can I go get my
Yoko.
Yoko?
Yesterday.
The only CD I have is this one. Sorry.
No. I've seen you have just about everything Yoko under the sun.
Oh yeah, in the other room. I'll be back.
Yes.
I couldn't find this damn box when I did my own live stream when I did her birthday show, but now I found it.
Would a picture sleeve count?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Because she's on the picture sleeve.
Yeah, Robert gave himself a haircut. 1/4 inch all around, cost nothing. I think I'm all set for okay. Robert and his stack.
I didn't grab my albums, just my CDs. That's the one you showed, Walking on Thin Ice.
Yes.
Good compilation.
Yeah.
Don't walk, run, and get this. Fly. I won't show you what's inside the booklet. Naked woman. Warzone.
Yeah.
Oh.
I better play that one.
Her first.
That's a lot of Yoko.
Lots of Yoko.
Not even
her.
yet.
Don't count the waves. Don't
Yes.
count the waves.
She's
Now,
a weed.
got me. Yes, I'm a witch. Like, what?
He's-
Yeah, what is that? I always wonder what that means. Is that her like being sarcastic? Like, yeah, whatever. I don't give a
think
shit.
so. I took it as
And
that.
she has Yes, I'm a Witch too. TOO.
Oh. Okay.
That's like remixes. That's when she was hitting the
Hello,
number
George.
ones in the dance clubs.
Oh. Penny Lane bought
Hello.
Yoko records when she was just young.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah,
I
she's
almost got to see Penny Lane almost yesterday.
Really?
Almost.
Ooh.
Penny Lane, was it really coffee or was it not coffee? That's what I wanted to know.
You can make me small again.
Oh, you're done? Okay.
There you
There
go.
we go. Yeah, that'll work.
Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Yeah, that works, Jeff.
Okay. That's a Yoko. So that's
Kiss, 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 kiss.
Yeah. And that's the original.
Out of
Yeah.
respect for a birthday, I'm not going to
Yeah,
say
mine
what I
cost a whopping $9.
First, yeah, I know. Somebody. That's why I said, well, somebody's going to say something eventually. I figure the comments, but you should like all that. So you like weird 80s stuff. So you get a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah, but kiss, kiss, kiss. I can't. I laugh every time I hear that song because it's so dumb.
Mhm.
No, it's not dumb. No.
Have you heard the remix, the dance version?
Well, is it containing more moaning?
Three quarters of the song. 3/4 of the song contains no moaning, but people wouldn't feel good unless they could complain
No.
about the parts that do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what was Yoko's quote about that? Something to the effect that people would rather hear, like, let's say, for example, guns going off than a woman being
Well,
flushed.
look, I don't like all of that noise either when she does it. I keep saying that.
Oh,
Yeah.
it really was coffee, Joe.
We was coffee. Okay.
It's not my kind of music, but
It's okay.
Oh, it was really coffee. Oh, damn it.
respect people's.
We know your kind of music, Jorgen.
Ooh,
Way better. Way better.
way better.
I don't even have one of those. Oh, I do have one of those to show. Oh,
Certainly you do.
10.
Ta-da! See there. Hey! Come on, get happy. Yeah.
Come on, get happy.
I better keep this thing always permanently over on the side
Yeah. Yeah.
You should.
because it's necessary.
Now we have one open slot.
Yeah.
And
Come
him
on, get
too.
happy records.
Who's going to be lucky enough?
Yes.
Joe, odd man out.
Oh, please, never in a million years. Happy to be the odd man out.
So did I say also once. And look at this.
I know, Partridge family.
Don't be horses.
Yeah.
Backside.
Yeah.
See, now that could have been in Kiss, Kiss, Kiss.
Yeah.
Kiss, kiss, kiss. Ah!
I would have loved that. I would have loved that.
Mhm.
Maybe he can do a remake.
Could be, yep.
Would have made the song a whole lot better.
I can imagine it now. Kiss, 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 kiss me, love. Ah! Just one kiss will do. Ah!
Now, careful there. Yoko might be watching,
Yeah.
I don't know.
We love you, Yoko.
Want to celebrate her birthday or make fun of her?
Well, it just goes to show we love Yoko.
Yes, we do.
We even spend
Oh
money.
no. Oh no.
Oh, yes.
This is proof. This is proof. This is proof we love
We
Yoko.
love Yoko.
Oh, really? There's nothing really better than a Matthew Street video when he gets wild.
Yes, this is true.
I prefer the band that the dog has on his shirt.
Yeah.
And the short he did today.
Yeah, baby.
Did anyone see the short he did today
No, what was that one?
Yeah.
with Ringo? And he holds up the Ringo album, Stop and Smell Roses, and he calls it Time at what's it called?
Time
After
takes time.
Time takes time?
Yeah, time takes time.
Oh, he pulled a
He called
bone.
it by the wrong name.
Ooh, ooh.
Why do you do that?
I think it was just an honest mistake. I mean, then he did say he said, Ringo, time takes time, and then he was talking about record store release. He said, stop and smell the roses. So he said it right the second time, but I was like, really? Like, how'd that slide by? I guess he doesn't have anybody editing these.
Well, Robert P. should be making peanut butter cookies, but no, hanging out with us.
Yes, you can make them later.
We're better. Doc's show is better than peanut butter cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time.
And don't forget, after this at 7:00, watch Joe Mayo's.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, on my movie channel. The new title.
Mm-hmm.
The new title.
Yes.
Yes. Go watch Movies with Mayo before the name changes.
Yeah.
Well, actually, if you're subscribed, it wouldn't matter what it's called because
No, it doesn't matter what it's called.
Yeah.
No, of course not.
Yeah, he might as well call it Oingo Boingo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Great band.
Yes. Richard Belzer passed away, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, we discussed them a little
We
bit.
mentioned that
Yeah, he
earlier.
It's like who knows by the time we're done that Jimmy Carter.
Somebody else. Yeah. And we had two beautiful ladies, Raquel Welch and then Stella Stevens. It's like bang
both of
bang.
them. You know, we would figure that Jimmy Carter would exit this world now when I'm not at the post office anymore and I can't get a holiday. He couldn't have done it a year or two earlier.
The best part of Joe's job was holidays.
Man, I think what was the last one that I got a day off for Nixon? Maybe. I don't know. Who was the last president before this?
Yeah, well, when I worked at the New York Stock Exchange, we used to do the same thing. It's like if you heard a president was sick, it's like, come on, we would need a day off.
Yeah, Nixon's the last one. He died in George.
Oh, Bush.
George's daddy, yeah. George
Senior.
H.R. Bush.
You ever notice unless they're assassinated, presidents tend to live a long time? There's a theory people have about that they actually have the, medications, like the cancer medications and stuff.
But I read
No,
that
nothing's ever permanent in Joe's world. No.
Oh yes, me, Mr. Mayo. I thought of it and I liked it and kept it.
Yeah, but I've heard you say a couple times you almost wish you didn't have the mean part.
Well, I don't want it because, for the same reason I changed the movie title. I changed it to Movies with Mayo because I want to put movies in the title so people know it's about movies. And this one, unless you're a Beatles guy, you don't know what Me, Mr. Mayo is a takeover for.
Hey, Robert.
Hello.
Robert P.
Mr. P himself.
But I heard that Bruce Willis is sick with dementia.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Wow.
Terrible.
Turn it up so I can hear.
Go ahead.
Mayo?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
No,
you.
No. Come on, play along. Can't hear you.
So you mean I got to say all over again? I got to give my exuberance all over again. Hey, Robert P.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
No, I'm in pain, so that's why I was thinking about maybe not coming on today. So.
Well, the P is for pain. Robert Payne.
Yeah.
Feel your own pain.
And when you get old or a little older, you wake up and sometimes you just pull something. You're what the heck did I do?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm better than Canadian stud muffin.
I got a pain in my foot, and I suspect it's from walking today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not used to that.
I woke up
That's
from my groin to my knee. Is like I pulled some kind of muscle on the inside of my thigh, and I could barely walk. And I'm like, what the heck
You
did I
got to
do?
watch that yoga stretches that you're doing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I did. All of a sudden, it just like tore or something. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have
Robert P., are you prepared to honor Yoko on her birthday? No.
You know, I don't have one Yoko album. Sorry, I just that's as close as I get. I don't disagree. I just after the Life with the Lions and a couple other ones I had in my collection.
No. Oh no, you must have the actual Yoko Ono release material.
Nope.
Yes.
I posted a video for her birthday yesterday, and I wanted to put like a dozen songs on it, and of course YouTube was like, no, not having it. So it was 3 that they allowed. So rather than redoing the whole thing, I just chopped it up to leave the 3.
Mayo Silver Hammer. Hey, nobody's used that name.
That's not bad, is it?
A name like that.
Yeah.
What does it
Bang
mean?
Bang.
Mayo Silverhammer for a YouTube channel title.
People are going to tune in. This isn't about Marvel characters. Where's Thor?
But changing the name of your channel means nothing because people will still call you Mean Mr. Mayo no matter what you call.
Yeah, no, it's stuck that way. It's got to stay that way.
No, it's one of those things where the movie thing, you can do anything you want, but if you just put like the dial M for male, I only think of horror movies, but I'm sure you talk about other things.
Well, that's another reason why I did that. Yeah, because it's going to be predominantly horror and sci-fi, but there are other movies too. I mean, I talk about Ben-Hur for crying out loud, you know. So
some classic stuff, you know.
You know, I talked about Otto, that Otto movie, A Man Called Otto.
The odd I was watching this week was Highway Patrol. They got a whole bunch of free ones on YouTube.
Oh yeah, that's what's his name.
Broderick Crawford, yeah.
Yeah,
Broderick Crawford, yeah.
I saw that when I was in the hospital. Like, you get in the hospital, and I was there for 5 days, and you get to know the TV, and rotating all the time. And I was watching that. You're up. It's like 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. whenever they put that on. Now around.
Yeah, those in the 1950s dragnets are pretty good.
Yeah, I watched the one where I guess Clint Eastwood was a gang, like a motorcycle guy, and he drove in and get a hamburger, and they ended up killing not killing him, but somehow cop got killed, and they thought it was based on because what he did or something. It's all old. Everything's settled in 26 minutes.
Well, you can kill 2 minutes watching me eat cereal or something.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, you don't have James either.
I did that this week too. I watched Eat Cereal twice.
Yeah, you had 2 different kinds of apple cereal.
Yeah. Well,
now, did you finish both of the boxes?
Not yet.
Okay.
That's a lot of cereal. I guess
that's what I was going to say.
Per meal, based on how you eat it, I guess it's a good buy at $4 a box because you get like 10 servings. Unless you're a college, you get 2.
Looks like Joe's writing down. Mayo
making notes.
You want more suggestions for your name, channel name?
No, not yet. Not right now.
Did you get a new light, Joe?
Oh no, I'm using the same old.
Did you? Okay. I didn't know if you got a new one or
not. My favorite. Well, I have a lot of favorite movies. I can never pick one. If I say the Omega Man, that's not really a great movie, but
the Omega Mayo. The Omega Mayo.
Omega Mayo.
Yeah.
The last Mayo.
Or
Mayovi.
Planet of the Mayos.
No, somebody already suggested that, and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I actually thought of it because I like Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
But no, I'm keeping it easy.
Yeah.
Movies with mayo also means that you have mayonnaise on the movies.
Oh, record? I don't have any records. Oh, I do have something that might interest somebody. I don't know.
Okay, well,
Savoy Brown.
Oh.
Savoy Truffle.
He's a blues guitarist from the
60s.
And
I've heard of him.
It's a 3
Magic Bag in Ferndale.
Yeah. It's a 3 DVD set. My friend recorded it all on video and audio, and it's actually done as good as any kind of studio stuff you'd watch if you like Savoy Brown. And he gave me this about a couple days ago and said, "Go home and it's yours." And I said, "Cool." So I'm going to watch that tonight. And I've watched his other work. He's got about 500 he made. He used to go to all the places in Detroit and film all the people that came, mostly blues, and film them all and then release them, So this is my newest thing. So
there you go.
The Magic Bag in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
And they got the Fox Theater here, other places. There's some pretty cool places here to visit.
I want to show you a movie that I'm trying to see. That's a new movie. I never thought I'd want to see a piece of crap like this, but however, maybe you can enlarge it.
Oh God!
Oh, dear.
Here we go.
No,
oh, that'd be fun.
That's pretty scary.
Scare you.
Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Oh, bother.
Man.
I'm just like, as ridiculous as these things are, they're ruining like nursery rhymes.
A Milner is spinning like a rotation.
Yeah.
I like the idea of it, though. You know, Christopher
Yeah.
Robin, the kid or whatever. He's all grown up and he's going to college and he's going out with some girls and everything, and they're all partying. And Winnie the Pooh is left behind to fend for himself along with
Oh,
Piglet or whoever that other person was.
Piglet and
So they
Eeyore.
revert back to their
Yeah.
like feral state, and they when they try to kill him and the girls because they're pissed
You
off.
know how that goes.
What a
This made
movie.
the company who turned the banana splits into killers.
It's the same
killers, yeah.
It's the same idea, but I don't know if it's the same company.
I-
And I'm like,
everybody's
come
gonna
on
see-
already.
Let's just say
Does
that
anybody-
my sister is a huge Winnie the Pooh fan. Don't show
Yeah.
that movie to her. It will ruin it.
Oh, really? She
Yeah.
is?
I think Hunter and Harper won't be watching that one.
Is
Christopher
anybody going
Robin.
to see the Cocaine Bear?
No.
Everybody.
I saw the commercial about the Cocaine Bear as well.
I heard somebody mention that. I thought it was
Yeah,
this movie. It was too. I thought, but I guess
Jeez.
not.
yeah.
They don't even have they should have had what's the term these days? A little person. They should have
Yeah.
had a little person being Winnie the Pooh,
Would-
with a red T-shirt on
right.
or something.
Yeah.
Instead, they got this big red guy with
Big
a
guy
bear
being a
mask
Winnie the
on.
Pooh,
That's
yeah.
totally wrong. Totally wrong.
Mhm.
They're making a
Yeah, I
Grinch
heard about a
movie.
Grinch horror movie. They also
A
said
Grinch
get ready for
movie too?
this. Supposedly going to do Bambi, a horror Bambi.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Oh yeah. Ah!
No.
Revenging for
No.
his son being killed.
And eventually
those-
we get Charlie Brown, as a
I
murderer.
thought of that too. Wouldn't that be great?
good, yeah.
Charlie
Wouldn't be
Brown's
great.
tired.
Charlie Brown to be a killer. Yeah.
The first one he kills will be Lucy.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
tries to
Oh,
put
yeah.
the football away, and he
Mhm.
pull
She
the
deserves
football
it.
away.
Yeah.
And he chops her head off or something. That would have been.
Mm.
And then
Great.
stuffs the football in her.
Yeah,
That's
but you
even
know how
better.
that Winnie the Pooh one came about? It's because the characters became
Public domain.
public domain.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah, so like they said, oh, we'll take that. We can do anything with Winnie the Pooh.
Mm.
Just don't touch the Disney characters. You can't.
I
have
mean,
those-
But it's Bambi, if not a Disney character.
I know. Peter Dinklage is Winnie the
Winnie
Pooh.
the
Yeah,
I
Okay.
Well,
did see an X-rated Alice in Wonderland once.
Oh,
But Alice in Wonderland is so weird, so it could be a horror movie itself.
Might be.
yeah. Well, what about that Snow White and the Huntsman? How did that turn out?
oh yeah. Something about the Huntsman. Yeah, Snow White and the Huntsman. Is that what it's called?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I never saw it.
I know SpongeBob is a serial killer. Well,
That would be good.
You can at least suck up the blood on the scene.
I mean, I suppose I don't know. The banana splits were public domain. I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't know what it was about. I never saw it. I looked it up. It was supposed to be that they go to the show one day and find out that their show's canceled, so they
Late.
kill everybody.
I was late. Well, I was just trying to catch up with you guys. I put it up earlier, but you
See what you
I'll show
said?
you. I got one. Nobody
It's
showed
like,
this one yet.
Pavlov's dog. You show it, and everybody automatically goes, "Oh yeah."
Mhm.
Everybody-
Let's be friends, everybody. Let's
Yeah.
be friends and show the great Ringo.
Rear.
Go ahead, hit that music, Doc. That's what he's
Oh.
waiting for.
You're this little build up.
I'll show a different one.
Don't you know Joe by now?
Yeah.
There's something different.
Well, here's what you need a horror movie about.
Ooh.
There we go.
That's the kinds of things they could do to Partridge Family
Mhm.
horror movie.
Yeah,
Pretty
Danny
much.
can play himself. Yeah.
Yeah, they all
I'm
come
waiting
storming
for-
out
I'm
of the
waiting
bus
for-
with axes and
I'm
whatnot.
waiting for
Yeah.
Bananas in Pajamas, the horror movie.
Arnie has a serial killer.
Direct it and write it.
It could happen. Mr. Rogers goes on a binge, or yeah, you never know.
Oh, not him again.
Oh, yeah, him again.
I
So
never
it's
owned that
actually
album.
pretty good shape. I just don't know what to do with it. It's almost like mint.
You
Throw
play
in the
it.
garbage.
Take it
Actually,
to the
the,
convention.
actually, the cover's good. I like the cover of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, the cover is excellent. It had the shrink, but I took it off because it was half
Mhm.
ripped. So I took
Mhm.
off the shrink. It had the tag on it, and it's got the
It's got
capital
3 good songs on it.
Yeah.
Angel Capital. It's a capital
Mhm.
label from Angel Records.
Maybe you can take it to the Beatles convention and sell it.
Yeah.
Here you go. Who would like to have a George?
I still won't get my $9. They charge me extra
No.
at the ticket.
No. Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, I got mad because it was like $19 service fee for buying
Ooh.
tickets, and I'm like, well, if it's 99 at the door and 90 out the door, but still paying 19, I'm paying $9.50. So I'm
It's
like,
outrageous.
there's another rant on the way, right? There's 2 hamburgers we're not going to eat that day. But anyway, that's it. Ended up costing $9.50 each for the ticket service fee. You know, they said they mail them out 2 weeks before the show.
Yeah, but that service fee is tacked on to everything, like concerts and.
Yeah, but if you showed up and
Yeah.
paid $9, it would
I'm
be.
just checking mine. I had a $9.50 service fee.
See?
Well, that's what do we have?
I bought mine back in November.
$9.50 per ticket, so it's $19
Ooh.
Per ticket, yeah.
Oh, Lisa, yes, Yoko Ono is a masterpiece. Yes.
Hey, it's worth it just to
So
see you.
why?
It's worth it just to see you, just
Yes.
to say hello to Robert.
That's it. That's what it's all about. Is getting together. He doesn't want to see me. He just like see what's.
Well, I said $4 to see Mayo and $4 to see.
I know.
Robert.
I know.
Maybe Matt Street.
Yeah, he tells me that he's 99% sure he's going to be there Saturday.
There's
Oh,
our-
he better be 100%. Uh-oh. Upside down.
Yeah. Upside
Upside
down.
It's upside down, baby.
I know it's upside down.
It's Street Matthew.
He's crazy.
Oh yeah, nice recovery.
Hey, I don't know. He tends to like to promote himself. He sends all this stuff to people,
Yeah, I know. I've got a Matthew Street shirt.
which is nice. I
Got
mean,
the same.
well, don't bother sending me that. I don't wear shirts except
I
for
know.
the.
See, Lisa knows that service fee kills everything for tickets.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's on everything. You can't escape it.
Yeah,
Well,
just
he
don't
only,
tell
I
my
think he
wife
only had
about it.
one size left, so he
Oh,
bought me
yeah.
a shirt, and it's like really
Don't let
tight.
my wife know.
Yeah.
No service fees in that. There's a service fee tax them almost everything, or tax. They call it.
That's why we must do away with Ticketmaster and all those. You know, they're just
I wish they would.
they're
really
they're
do.
literally scalping us. You know,
And don't forget the Chiller convention. They keep adding more and more guests. Now Mike Love is going to be at the Chiller convention.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Mike Love, really, from the Beach Boys?
How does he
Yeah,
fit?
that Mike Love.
That
Maybe
one.
because he's a horror.
And-
Maybe that's why.
And Carney Wilson.
Carney
Wilson's
Wilson.
daughter.
That'd be fun.
How do they fit in with that group?
Well, when they started that in 1990, it was just all horror stuff. Now it's just generally any entertainer, celebrity convention.
Yeah,
really.
it's any celebrity that will bring people in.
Right before they
It's all
die.
about the bottom line.
I have that
I
Jerry
got my
Mathers.
Melanie records ready.
Jerry
for Monday.
Mathers.
Jerry Mathers on my Facebook, and like I'm friends with him, right? And I see all these conventions he's going to lately. You know,
The Beaver.
Whitey and other people are there. You know,
How about Lumpy? Is he alive?
I don't think
Well,
Lumpy's
he's
live
dead,
anymore,
I think. Yeah.
And he could fill in for Lumpy.
this new one when he's got Whitey with him. I'm like, well, who the hell's okay? I remember Whitey.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I only just started I watch all old shows, love old TV, and I've never really gotten into that. I started watching it fairly recently, and I enjoyed it.
The first 4
You're
years.
right, Wes.
When you get to
Yeah.
be 12 and they want him to pretend he's 8, then they
Oh yeah, he gets older.
Yeah.
Well, they did a
That's
thing
like
where when I
maybe-
was watching, they had like the last episodes when he's like 17 or something, whatever he is,
Going
and
down.
then they started from the beginning again. So
No, I put them on. They're pretty cool.
that's what we're gonna get back to, but if only.
How old is Jerry Mathers anyway? Like he's got to be in his
8,
80s,
I think.
No, it's 70s.
70s.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Probably.
70 something.
Mm-hmm.
So not that
73,
old.
something like
At
that.
least 6 or something, and 50,
Mhm.
55 or 56. He had to be at least
Yeah.
6 or 7 years old.
Yeah.
So
So,
it's at least 72 to 7. I don't know.
yeah.
I'll ask him next time I see him on.
Tim Allen, what do you know? Tool
Hello,
time.
Tim.
Yes. And
Yes,
don't
hit
forget
that
to
like
hit that.
button. 24 watching and only like 4 likes, or whatever that is. Come on.
Yeah. What a
Smash
shame. What
that
a-
like button.
Smash the like
Smash.
button, please.
Smash. You know, whatever.
I
Don't
said that.
forget
Actually
it's
said that in my
Yoko
chat.
Smash that computer.
Ono's birthday. Don't
Yes,
forget.
it is.
Bought anything lately because we're saving money for the show and spending it on
Yeah.
other stuff right now.
Pretty much.
Saving his money for Yoko stuff at the show.
That's right. I'm expecting at least a
Yeah,
book or maybe a book or something to buy. There got to be something worth buying.
Oh, there's that
Oh,
book.
yeah, absolutely.
Joe was interviewing the lady there, that Yoko.
Madeline.
Yes.
Bacaro.
Yoko.
Madeline Bacaro. She's going to be there, I think.
Yeah, I saw her.
Well,
I met her
sign
last
yourself,
year
Yoko.
at the fest.
Hmm.
As soon as I heard she did a Yoko book, I got to meet her. I have got to meet her.
You know how old she is?
What's that?
You know how old she is?
I have a general idea why.
Well, she told me. I don't know if it's. Well, I guess it's not a secret. I didn't think she was that old.
Don't share a woman's age.
She shared it.
She shared it with you in private.
Oh, I didn't know.
Okay. Oh, Yoko, I prefer.
Oh, by miles, I prefer Oh Yoko. To me, Dear Yoko, while it's okay, it's just a knockoff of Oh Yoko.
That's a good one.
Tull.
Oh yes.
Bundle in the Jungle.
76. I saw him in 78.
Ooh, pop up.
Stand up.
Yeah.
Yep.
The original pop up.
Oh, okay.
Boing.
Wait, well, we got to use. Oh, Rocky. Wait a minute.
Sorry, wrong sound effect.
Let me. I got to find the picture. I was gonna get.
Yeah.
I want to show you a picture of somebody.
When I first popped up, it looked like the cast of The Wiz.
No Yoko in that.
He's on down the road.
No,
Doc, I'm going to show you a picture of somebody though. When
First album is more blue than ever before.
Mm-hmm.
What? She's older than Darren DeVivo? Or is that Danny DeVito?
No, Darren.
Here's a picture. I feel bad, because we lost a real beauty here. This is Raquel Welch.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, who's that?
that
Oh, that is Raquel.
was about 60s,
Doc?
early 70s.
She never got kicked out of bed for
Doc?
practice by anybody.
Doc, where's that boing?
Come on.
There you
There you go.
That's why I did it, for God's sake.
Nah, she was one of
Yeah.
the first original beauties that I can
This is
remember.
true.
as a
That's
child.
another one that.
You're gonna have to give Doc a heads up.
Yeah.
Say, get that sound effect ready.
No, gotta make it more natural.
I think
Come on, Doc.
he's low on
Boing.
the draw.
Boing.
I want to thank you all for celebrating Raquel Welch, because that makes me feel so young. Because I'm so young, so I have no clue who she is.
Really?
Wow. So now you saw what you were missing.
Do you wish you know who she was?
Here's a
If
good
only.
Oh no, what's wrong with Tom Sizemore now?
And who is he? And who is he?
He had brain something or other, brain whatever it is.
I know the name, but I
Yeah.
can't think who is that.
Yeah.
He's an
Yeah.
actor.
He has a
So,
brain.
Those are
Boy.
my new ones.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah, I know. Tom
I was looking for the
Sizemore.
picture. I finally found it.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Me and Madeline
Oh,
with her Yoko book.
nice.
Background.
Cool. Oh, Yoko.
Back when I didn't have the stomach I have now.
Is that a real? Where is that from? Is that a custom made one, or is it?
Yes, it's a custom made one
Okay.
Oh, nice.
by my friend in California. Oh, it's pretty cool.
Don't make them too good, because then you won't be able, when you do the real, you won't be able to tell the real ones from the fakes.
Yeah.
Then you can charge more money.
I liked it better than the real one. That's why I bought it.
Yeah,
I would
that's
like
nice.
this. I would like the songs to be better, different songs.
Well, Yesterday's a great song. I mean, technically, Yak
Oh
Natural,
yeah, I just don't need to hear it anymore.
Yeah.
but
I like
it cost
that
me more
natural.
it cost me more to find a mint record to stick in it than it did for the remake of the
Mhm.
Oh, that's easy. Well, maybe
The
not.
quality of the sleeve is really high.
Yeah, you did.
But they
Yes.
charge around $8 or $9 for them, so they're not cheap
Mhm.
technically.
Sorry, the bells has passed away.
WWF.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm still working on these, but it'll be a while before these are done.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I gave up this week. I just said, too much trouble finding the linen and other stuff I need, so I'm still looking.
I know you got to go to those fancy Michaels or fabric stores or something.
A lot of them are out. I have to order from New York or Germany, from what I understand. The stuff I want's either in Germany or Switzerland, and you just can't buy like 2 pieces to find out if that's what you want, and that's the trouble, you know.
World's over.
You mean you can't go to Polka Dot Fabrics?
Polka Dot?
Polka Dot.
Well, Jimmy Anderson, is he 100 years old, Jimmy Carter? I mean,
98.
Maybe I'll apply for a job back at the post office for the next week or so.
Just so you can get a day off?
Yeah.
You've got every day off.
That's right.
I don't understand.
Yeah, we're talking. I was joking before.
It's
saying
almost
when
like a president has died every day for you.
You get a day off from the post.
Oh, okay.
That's just a bad joke.
James.
I just missed my
Hello, Sir James.
I kind of missed that other hello you had from Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Hello.
You don't know which one that is?
Well, yeah, I know. Well, I remember, but they tells the girls don't want to hear him say it anymore. Is that what that one was?
Tax time.
No, that's.
Don't forget to do your taxes.
Oh, mine's long gone. Long done. My taxes.
Mine are not.
Well, you got to get the big expensive one because I got all the stocks and crap I got to do and self businesses and blah blah.
I need my refund for the fest. In fact, I did my taxes Saturday, February 11th. When I went to the place, and I know, boy, we talk about how they get you. Boy, did they get you! But anyway, be that as it may, was I'm supposed to be getting a direct deposit refund. Now, I don't know how long it takes. I haven't looked. February 11th was a Saturday, so
Yeah, it's only
by
8
November.
better be in there, man.
It'll be in there before the fest.
I started doing them in '79 by myself, and I joined this around 2014. Started using this instead of paper, and I do like 8 people's taxes now with this crap. All my daughters and then their boyfriend, and God knows who. Everyone shows up. Can you do my taxes? Not a problem. It takes 10 minutes if all you have is a W-2. Yeah, hopefully. If you got anything more than that.
I was saying, Dave, that Belzer was in all these crime shows.
I remember him.
Belzer used to be on Howard Stern a lot, too.
Yeah, I knew who he was the minute I read it this afternoon. I was about ready to type it in, and then someone beat me to it. I think it was Jordan. So I said, forget him.
I know it's like breaking news. Somebody died. Ron Howard
Somebody
died.
else died, yeah.
And I heard last night or yesterday afternoon that the Pickler's husband committed suicide or something. I'm like,
I heard that. Yeah. Somebody committed suicide.
But I'm like,
wow.
I guess you got a pretty wife and a lot of money, and it don't matter. So
and hell, well, I don't know if it's had his health. That's so.
He was a country songwriter.
Yeah, that's the guy.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah, so like he gave a bunch of songs that he had written for other people. Well, he done pretty good for himself. Bang. So, I don't know.
Everyone's got it.
Belzer died. That's right.
Yes.
Have you heard that before?
Yeah.
I'm thinking every third person that comes up here is going to mention that.
But Kelly Pickler is a beaut.
Yeah.
Have you heard that Richard Belcher died?
That's for Kelly Pickler.
What? Richard Belzer died.
Wow.
Yeah, Belzer started in stand-up.
He did.
Yes.
I don't know who's going to surprise me next. The only one that may surprise me if McCartney does kick the bucket. I'm like, okay.
Well, the next 5 years, not even 10. The next 5 years are going to be tough, boy.
You just don't know. I mean, I always said Yoko will outlive them all.
Yeah, and Ringo too.
But he's dancing around and doing jumping jacks. He might have a left.
He gave up that booze and everything.
He's back on tour this year.
Yeah.
I can't do jumping jacks, and I'm 10 years younger or whatever.
Ringo's doing the West Coast this time. He's not coming near here unless we make a fuss. Come back, Ringo. Come back.
Come back, please.
With a different band.
Yeah.
Well, no. Oh no! What's this? Oddbox Topper died.
I don't know
who that is.
Sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry to hear that, but I don't know who he is.
Sorry to hear when anybody dies.
Yes.
But we're all going to one day.
I know.
Hopefully not
We have
for
not forgot those who've gone
I
before.
was about to do that, Doc. Yeah.
This is true.
Still miss you, buddy.
Maybe I should clean out my drawer till I find my beans button. What do you think?
Oh, by the way, Robert, I found a bigger one.
Which Robert? You have to call me Rob or Bob or Bobby.
Well, that might fit his stuff then. Maybe you should bring it if you're willing.
Robert P. Robert S.
It's a bigger one.
If you're willing to part with it, I will gladly.
No, I remember the first time I saw Robert S. on Mayo stream, and he's like, "Change your name," and I'm like, "I was here first," and he says, "No, I wasn't." He's right, because he's older.
We're now taking bets.
To get that in there, didn't you, Robert?
No.
That much older.
Yeah. Ringo will outlive Paul. Take your bets. Place your bets.
Feels like a little bit creepy
Alan
to
knows who I
bet on that.
Yeah.
Thinking of all the crap that Ringo did in his life, he's lucky to be alive at 81 or 2 or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He did a lot of stuff.
How do we find out when these VC guys die? How does that work? Like, is that on TMZ or something?
Well, hopefully somebody knows, knows somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody.
I would
that kind
assume
of
that the person subscribing.
Yeah. When I go, none of you are going to be aware of it.
Yeah, but it's not like
I bet.
Stopper came on and said, "I'm sorry, I'm dead now."
Okay.
I don't understand.
No more videos coming up. I'm dead now.
Yeah, exactly. We must
When I show up,
see
when I show up and I'm wearing a pin of myself, you'll know I'm gone.
Yeah.
Will you
Oh,
miss
my.
me?
Yoko would agree with that sentiment. Yes.
Yes, she would.
Yes.
If I go between now and the show, come over to the house and get the tickets.
Wow. Ooh, don't say such a thing.
Sorry to hear he's gone, but hey, can I get my ticket?
Well, I told my wife already to make sure these guys get their tickets. Something happens to me.
Oh my.
I'm not a picky person. I mean, I'm not promised tomorrow. Nobody is.
And then who's going to use your ticket, Tim?
Whoever wants to.
Ooh. There's going to be a lineup.
Look at Dave, the pickup artist, original joke. That is the most, Dave. That is so unique and original. I love it. That is so different.
I was thinking of doing that joke, but I felt like no, I don't think Mayo want to hear it. So
Not that I don't want to hear it. It's just to come up with something good. Something I haven't heard before. That's all.
Like Yoko, yikes, or something.
Folks, prepare yourselves now. If you're like me, I don't know. I've been preparing. In the case of the Beatles, Paul and Ringo, I've been preparing my mentally for like 20 years. I've been saying, oh God, well, it's any day for anybody.
No, if he's gonna go before McCartney 6 comes out or something.
I know. I like a trilogy is perfect. A trilogy is perfect.
Yeah. There you go.
Ooh, that's a good album. Yeah.
It's good and blocked off, right?
I like how it's censored.
Well, that's how they delivered it. But yeah, it's one of my favorite albums by this particular group. I don't know if I'm allowed to say their name. But
okay, you can say their name. What's my name?
Why can't you say their name?
It says it right on it.
That's my name, Ringo.
Are you not allowed to say that name?
I'm just kidding. I'm just teasing,
It's just a sense of humor there.
I do not have a YouTube channel like you guys. Well, I do, but it's got 25.
Yeah.
But you say one thing wrong, whoop, something happens.
Yeah. Clint is 92 and Mel Brooks is 97 and Dick Van Dyke is 97.
Clint Eastwood is still a kick butt. I like Clint Eastwood. He says what he thinks and he don't give a crap about nobody. He's a good guy.
Yeah, and Harrison Ford is 80 too.
How old is Bob Barker? He's got to be 90.
99.
He's a guy I lost respect for.
Yeah.
Mark
him off the list. Come on down.
I'm just grabbing stuff at random.
Oh, that's a good album too.
See, I got some vinyl. I'm not just an all whatever, but I got less than 100 though, so I still have room in my room.
I'm glad I didn't sell my Beach Boys albums yet, so I can get Mike Love to sign one of them.
Hang it up. Yeah, get that solo album. You can get an autograph for Mason, maybe.
Oh, sure.
This thing fully. Oh, that sounds.
I'll tell him, sign it right on the goat.
Yeah.
Right on the goat's butt right here.
Yeah.
It's about where it
Oh,
belongs.
James is doing a private stream to watch the NBA All-Star game.
Okay.
Ooh.
You're allowed to do that?
Okay.
Enjoy it.
I guess it's gonna be kind of like a. Let's all watch.
If he doesn't show the game, okay, he'll show him watching the game. I think it's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And eating?
Probably. Yeah. Dinner and a football. Dinner and a ball game. Yeah.
Bob Barker made sure all his prize models were spayed and neutered. Oh,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't. No more. Yeah, none of that.
Come on down. Yeah.
No, I didn't find the Pepsi. I went to 3 different stores looking for that Pepsi. Did
Root
not
beer.
Oh.
Root beer.
What kind of Pepsi?
These are not easy to find.
Yeah.
At least in my part of town.
I've never seen them.
Ooh.
They're little root
Beer drop.
barrels. I don't know, but they could be up as $5 a bag. I found them for $1, but they're not easy to find.
What is it? Candy?
Are they hand sanded?
Yes, they are. They're hand sanded.
Really?
Let me see. You can see it.
Ooh.
Looks like a bird shitting your hand.
It's a hard piece of candy that's got a little powder on it. It tastes
Oh, I
exactly
see.
like you're drinking root beer, except for like a frosty root beer.
Oh, bring them along in the car.
Yeah, so it's like,
They'll eat them all. Yeah.
let me see. If you eat 5 pieces of 60 calories, which I really want maybe one every other day. So it just gives you something sweet without going crazy. But this flavor is very good. If you can find them, they taste
while we're driving.
just like
When it comes to sweet, I prefer going crazy.
Yeah. Well, Doc, maybe you can go to Walmart and see if they have any.
For what?
Root beer things? For
Going crazy?
Yeah.
No, I said when I have something sweet, I prefer going crazy. Eating
Oh,
all the sweet stuff.
Yeah, that robot's been chasing you through the store.
Well, they make 2 of those. They're like lemon drops and the root beer. So I like those.
Yeah.
I needed them last night because my blood sugar dropped to 46 and I almost went in a coma.
Oh,
And I had to get up and
that's not good.
walk to the kitchen, and I thought I was going to pass out because I've never had it that low. It's always been above 50, and it dropped. Normal blood's 1 to 120, so it's like.
That's not good.
And the place that I checked my blood with even called me to see if I was okay. They said, "Are you all right? Do you need any help? Do you need an ambulance?" I said, "No, I'm fine. I just need to drink some juice and eat an oatmeal cookie or something." And I did, and it worked. Within an hour, I was back up to 120.
Keep
Yeah,
some cookies in your desk.
No.
Well, that's why I keep these here. If something happens in the car, I have to have something with sugar. Because if you're a diabetic and your sugar goes way too low, you can go into a coma.
Yeah, we don't want that happen on the way to the test.
I've never had it happen. I've never passed out, but I usually know because you start seeing spots in front of your eyes and you start
We're pulling over into the first Citgo station and giving you a cookie.
Every 10 miles you get a cookie.
Everybody bring cookie. Everybody.
I don't need it.
Bring a box of
It's only happened to me maybe 1 or twice in my 20 years of being a diabetic.
Well,
All right.
James,
Now-
where did you get the Pepsi?
Yeah.
I just
Now,
didn't
Doc-
eat all day.
You've got to videotape the entire trip down in case something happens. I want to
Have a
see
road
this.
trip, Doc Docus. Yeah.
I did not eat at all, and that's my problem. I just, I'm on a diet like everybody, every day.
Well, you dieted too much.
Yeah, I just ate some Panzit, and that was it all day.
You should have had a bowl of cereal like apple jacks.
Something. Yeah, with some milk in a bag.
Yeah, if I eat that cereal Doc ate, my blood would be 300.
You
Okay.
get a cookie.
You good boy. You get cookie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do keep some cookies on side. That's what the peanut butter cookies are for. You eat one of those, you're good for 3 hours. It's so, it's peanut butter. Good for you.
Yeah, I have something for Robert P. here next time I see him.
Okay.
What is it?
Oh, thank you. There's like little dry bricks. They're great.
It's one of those things that we got that you don't, so I can do that.
I do not have those in America. No,
I was going to say, you're old when you get excited over that.
I used to love those when I was a kid. I'd mix them with grape nuts because these get soggy and grape nuts don't. So you mix the two together. It's called Weet-Bix. Weet-Bix?
Weet-Bix. Look at all the fun stuff.
One big. Okay.
Wow.
I can read.
Weet-Bix Sunday. Hey.
Put it in your Sunday. Look at them.
I guess what I'll be eating on the way up there is a thing of
Weet-Bix muffin.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe Doc can bring along a bag of milk.
Yeah, you can dip it in a bag of milk.
Bring your bag of milk with you.
Yeah.
Right
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, but I don't like these things. I'm sorry.
Then why'd you buy it?
Well, he bought it.
Bought it for Robert. Okay, I was going to
Yeah,
say.
because he's like,
they don't-
I love Weet-Bix. I'm going like, ew, really?
We have something called shredded wheat that's similar, but that's even
Yeah.
Well,
That's
this is
even
worse
more
than
than-
shredded wheat. You put milk in this stuff and it turns into gray sludge.
Yeah.
You're like, no.
Nobody ate cocoa wheats when they were a kid, or cream of wheat, or anything.
A little bit.
Cocoa wheats, really.
I just get the sawdust that Wood Girl leaves on the floor and I eat it.
Oh, yeah.
Wood girl.
God. Oh, man.
We carried Weetabix. Well, I'm just saying, I like them. Sorry.
It's okay.
I like
I
healthy,
got you a couple boxes there. So.
healthy breakfast. Thank
Okay.
you.
Got
Like,
plenty of them.
one thing that I can
Weetabix,
bring
the
to you. So,
Astro Zombie says it's the breakfast of champions.
The apple flavored or apple pie flavored cereal looks very good though. It's like Cinnamon Toast Crunch versus apples. I mean, it just sounds good for a snack.
What, you want a box of those too?
No. I can't use that, but no. But I am going to make some peanut butter cookies for everybody. I'll make sure I have enough left, so at least Joe and them will get one.
Oh,
Thank you, but I'm going to try not to eat them. But that's a weekend treat,
And,
so you never know.
and thank you. I'll have Joe's.
So one cookie won't do anything to you.
Well, you know,
I'll bring you a
one.
coffee taco, but they don't fit in my pocket. You know, they're not going to allow.
They're not pocket tacos.
No, there are a few of those in life, but just kidding.
Cream of wheat.
Nothing I can bring.
I would rather eat cream of wheat than oatmeal.
I like farina better than oatmeal.
Farina?
Well, that's what they call it, cream of wheat, farina.
Oh.
It's another name.
Farina.
Oh, this is for Robert.
Yes. That's funny. I just pulled out her CD the other day. Oh, cool.
Good boy, Joe. You get cookie.
Joe, good boy. You get cookie. No, we all get cookies. Even you, Tim.
I'm gonna try. I'm making 2 dozen. I'll make 38 cookies. How's that? That should be
We're
enough.
going to send Jorgen some cookies.
That's enough for Robert S. But
Can you mail me my cookies?
Yeah, you could just drop mine in an envelope. You know,
I wouldn't eat more than
just
12.
don't know how to have cookie dust.
I'll be honest with you. I could probably send a package to Jorgen, and it'll get there before the package I send to Doc. Canadian mail sucks.
Yeah.
It's I was offered by Dave Hopfrog, his wife. They're sending cookies to Christmas to many people, and she asked me, "Do you want to have cookies?" I said, "Very thoughtful of you. I appreciate you thinking of me, but I have a feeling that those cookies, I don't want to see how they look like when they arrive over the ocean and how they taste after all this time."
Well, I sent stuff to Japan. It got there in a week. I sent stuff over to Paul, from Canada, and it took a month. And yet stuff got to Japan faster than it got to Colombia.
That's why it's easier for me to go over to your house to pick something up.
Yeah, am I still expecting something?
Maybe they're still using the Pony Express in Canada.
I don't know, because it sent it to Vancouver Island. It seemed like it took a
We
month.
have Mayo Express. It takes a couple weeks just to mail something across the street, because it goes off to somewhere in Ontario and then it comes back here. Like, it doesn't stay here. It goes off to a center somewhere far away, and then comes
That is weird, because I sent something to guy in Michigan, and it went to Pennsylvania first, and then went back to Michigan, which was me asking me. What do I know?
Who's running this? Joe.
No, Joe's not there anymore.
No way. I'm not gonna.
You
I'm
got
not
some
gonna put up
explaining
with
to
that because
do.
I worked there and it wasn't like that.
I'm just saying they have
Post.
different routes. Maybe because I'm sending it to Upper Michigan, it went to Pennsylvania. Then
I have no idea.
Crazy.
We have a representative of the U.S. Postal Service there.
That's a nightmare. That place. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't mean inefficiency. I'm talking about just working there.
Yeah, I was a mail carrier once too, so like I saw a lot of like, what the heck is this?
I worked for myself for 25 years, and my boss was an asshole half the time.
You know, like my fellow carriers, if they saw something that they did, they just threw it. Like, wait a minute, like I was conscientious at least.
Well, it wasn't like that here. That's for sure. You don't do anything wrong here, right? So I know that once in a while, one slips through the cracks that you see on the news or something, just like anything else, you know.
I didn't get anything, Tim. Not even for Christmas. I said, we're not giving that guy any money for a tip for Christmas. Forget it. And everybody else is, look, I got $50. Look, I got $100.
Here, let me see.
The church was.
I got a rock.
I got a rock.
My famous wife here. Come here, come say hello.
Famous wife.
The famous.
Oh.
Look what she brought me.
Oh.
My own little basket.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I think Donnie's one of those.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I guess the church was giving away because they're getting rid of it. And I said, well, I guess my little granddaughter will love it, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
I guess when I go shopping, I can buy my Beatwick.
She can put her dolly in the cart.
Yeah.
It's even got a seat.
Yeah.
That was cool. Thank you, dear.
I know.
Go enjoy some of my mushroom soup I made homemade.
Hello. Who is that one? That hello that you got? What is that from?
That's Uncle Leo from Seinfeld.
Oh yeah, okay.
Whenever Uncle Leo comes in, hello. That's his opening. I
He does something on Raymond as well. Hello. You should put that in there. Hello.
Exactly. Like, hello. I should get that one. One of these days. Well, I don't know, Christopher. I don't know what that means.
I think it's meant for me.
Ah, okay. That's private stuff then. Okay. Okay.
I think it's Swedish for is Doc Canadian stud muffin?
He asked me about a Swedish movie named Blackjack, if I have seen it.
Oh,
Starring Jack
he
Black.
has a new joke. Today I looked at myself in the mirror naked and realized I was going to get kicked out of the rooms to go soon.
What is rooms to go?
I guess it's a store and he was in the mirror.
Oh.
I'm assuming. I've never heard of it myself.
Oh.
Did anybody ever see this picture? I made this picture. Well, I made this picture. I don't think every.
Oh, you made it up. Okay. I was gonna say.
No, they're real pictures. I just put the two of them. I put
them
the two of
together.
them together as one.
You should have put Paul yelling at John or vice versa.
Paul yelling
You
at
could do
Yoko.
that.
Yeah.
That'll be on next week's show.
We really got to get together, Joe, and I'll work on that computer for you one day.
Yeah, I keep put. I mean, you're being very generous with that, and I keep putting it off. I mean, because this thing is like.
I could have brought it with me. Had it done.
That's what I'm thinking. I wasn't going to say it, but I thought maybe you could bring it at the fest, maybe.
I hand it to you.
You know,
It doesn't
that
even
would be
have any
helpful.
number or letters on it anymore.
This isn't a PC
No, it's a nightmare. I work. Everything I do anyway is on the phone. I use the phone, so I got to type. Like tonight when I watch the show that I'm going to at 7:00 in the live stream, when at my movie show, I'm going to be typing comments. I do it with this, you know. I can't type it on the keyboards.
They wouldn't dare, Henry.
And if they did there, they'd be.
They'd be banned for life.
Well, that's a shame.
That I'm sure that would be a real black mark on anybody who brought that up. Oh. Ooh.
Well, anyways, I can contact you later about that.
Yeah, I didn't know. The last thing you had said, I mean, I don't know.
All I got to do is put the media thing on, and anything else, I just need to know what it is that you need on it, so I'll have it prepared and ready to go.
All right, we'll get that done somehow. I mean, I don't know what. Well, you already did the film thing, right? The movie.
Well, I made
Windows-
sure it functioned, yes, and I found out how to do that on a newer version, yes. I can make it work on Windows 11 or 10, yes.
Yeah, then I don't know everything. I got a lot of things on here, and
Oh, that's what I don't know. Like, what is it you use every day? What don't you know how to put on? I don't want you to have to pay someone to do it. I know how to do that with my eyes shut. Like anything.
yeah, I just don't know what. I mean, I'm very not savvy when it comes to that stuff. I mean, if you looked at my desktop right now, everything on there, a lot of them would be videos that I've done that are up on the desktop. Like
Well, that you can save to a hard drive. I'm just saying in general, what programs you use on a daily basis.
Yeah, I don't. I have to look that. I have to think about that. See what it is.
Browser do you use? Do you have it backed up? Like if you share your browser, like I do with Chrome, and I use Chrome, and so I say, like what do you call that? Where you share it between different browsers. So no matter what browser I open, if I open your computer on Chrome under my name, everything I have is there, so I don't lose anything.
Yeah, I think they call that sharing.
It's Greek to me. I use Chrome. That's my main thing, Google Chrome.
But I have sharing turned on in Chrome so that whether I open Chrome on this computer or the one in the living room or the one on my phone, all my favorites are there, all my tags are there, all my.
I think JorgenS has the one.
Pardon me?
Yeah, I don't know about this stuff.
I think JorgenS has one computer.
Yeah, but if he looks at, well, I'm just saying, if you look
and
at
on Firefox, I use for something else.
I use okay. But I'm just saying in general, I like that because if I open it on my phone or open it on my computer or open it on my laptop or my desktop, whatever.
You can't see my stuff, right?
All the same. No, I can't. If I signed in and you had it sharing, I'd be able to see anything you saved. One is not losing any of your the stuff you saved, your bookmarks, your whatever,
I don't even think I have anything bookmarked.
Oh, but it's like when you sign into your Google account to do your movies, all that information saved under your account. You don't physically save it where you're at. Maybe your movies you do, but like your little videos, aren't they saved on a server somewhere from YouTube?
Well, I don't know where they're actually on. When you do it, when you put them on YouTube, I don't know where they wind up. I don't know about computers.
They wind up on YouTube.
And then I have some kind of file, but of course, that I put some videos in, but that gets filled.
he gets something else.
Yeah, I know. I use Firefox, and nobody,
well, I'll figure something out. We got
I use Chrome for everything, but except for something else, I use our Firefox.
I just bought a new little game computer.
I'll get a little scared, the whole thing. Tell you the truth.
I like desktops. I don't like laptops, technically.
But there's such a thing as Windows 11 now?
Yeah, that's what I'm using currently is Windows 11. I don't mind Apples. They're just, I can buy 3 Windows computers for what it costs for one good Apple. And since I've been doing them since '93, I know what I'm doing. I
think it's very interesting because Windows said when Windows 10 was coming out that this is it. We're not going to do any more Windows, and that it takes 5 years. Here's Windows 11.
Mine's 8.1, I think.
Well, they did 400 updates to Windows 10, and then I guess they decided to finally call it 11. And they made changes I really don't like, but I've tweaked them so that it acts like everything else. You can always get rid of the things you don't like.
So does this mean my Windows 7 is antiquated?
Yes.
A long time ago.
Wow.
Hey, I got a newer one than you then. 8.
But Windows 8, that's my opinion.
As long as I know that I'm protected anyway. I'm not, they still get up protected.
So you are protected. They just won't be doing any major updates or security updates. After a while, you will have an issue. Mm-hmm. I'm surprised you can do everything online you think you can do because Chrome won't do certain updates after a while without protection.
I've got a Chrome. Yeah.
Oh wow, I'm at risk. All this stuff is gonna go poof.
Nothing will ever do. I can still run a Windows 98 machine or 95 machine if I want, but it's not going to.
I might just buy one.
I'm Windows 7 also, and I have no problems at all.
Yeah, you can run older operating systems. You can run Ubuntu or whatever they call it, and Linux and everything. You can get all this stuff. But
Ubuntu is cool.
Yeah. I'm just saying I don't use it, but I know you can.
What am I going to do with all my punch cards?
That might be a little. I remember doing that in high school. Remember?
Yes.
They had punch cards,
and
then you had to try to debug the program, like
the future. It should be good. I made it.
Uh-oh.
No, I made. No, she said it was good. I made some homemade mushroom bean soup with about.
Yeah, you mentioned mushroom soup
that are useless now.
Yeah.
What did you save those for? Oh, them you punching?
Really?
Yeah.
Working back?
Punch cards.
Time card?
He's punching in every time he leaves the house.
Punch cards. You have to punch your cards and feed them through.
Yeah.
Yes, but why would you save that?
Yes.
Are you a hoarder?
Yes, I'm a hoarder.
Why do you ask?
These things are almost 40 years old.
It's like
No,
having
50 years old.
my first tax return from 1978 downstairs. I probably still do have that. But.
Yeah. See, Jim Allen gets a cookie because Windows 7 was so awful. Wait.
Yeah, I thought 8 was pretty bad. 8 was pretty bad. Not as bad as Millennium or whatever they called that thing. That was terrible. Oh, that was bad.
Well, another more talk message. Come on, man.
I enjoy the Apple products. I still work with them, but I personally think they're still overpriced, and that's why I'm still staying with Windows. I've got nothing against Apple.
I remember the last time I used an Apple product, iMac. I was working as temporary as some kind of a journalist on a newspaper. And you had to climb down under and pull the contact out to restart it when it was hung up and put it in again. And I had to do it 5-6 times. Then after, never again. A PC, at least you can just hold the button in and then it restarts. iMac, you have to climb under and pull the...
My cards are coming back.
Trying to get online in the
8-track of
right. You go to the store and get a Netflix account for free, and then try to get on to American, whatever they called it, online or whatever.
Oh, American
AOL, yeah.
You get a whole month free, but don't forget to cancel it, or else you're going to be charged like $40 a month.
Well, I mentioned to someone the other day when cable first came out, it was $19.99 and promised no commercials. Well, now look what happened. Now it's $140, and that's all they have is commercials.
Yeah.
One thing I don't like about Windows is that my computer is always sending out error messages. So I get these phone calls. They're like, "Hello, your computer is sending out." I'm just like, "Wow, like." We can help you.
Don't call anybody. Just turn it off and restart it without the internet connected, and then get back on. No, that's a scam. Don't do that.
You mean those people aren't on the level?
No. After anyone cares about your computer? No. No one cares about it.
No.
It's so nice of them to let me know that I'm sending out error messages. And
you still do the phone connection?
Engate cares.
Yes.
Yeah, he does.
I had a 80-year-old woman call me last week, who's one of my customers, and said, I got this on my computer and they want me to call, and they said it's going to cost they're going to keep all my. I said, just turn off the computer, reboot it, make sure you're disconnected, and we got rid of it in 10 seconds. But yeah, they can grab you.
Yeah.
Got robbed that way.
My computer, except silliness.
Yeah.
Are they going to try to? Your computer's sending out silliness. We can help.
But it says Microsoft.
Yeah. Or a lot of times they say, like, your Apple computer. I don't have an Apple computer.
Right.
Oops.
I know my brand new Ford's not even a year old, and I'm getting those things in the mail. My warranty's almost up.
Yeah, I get the phone
I want
call.
an extended warranty.
Yeah. Your warranty is.
Yeah, I got those on my car. It was like 12, 13 years old.
Yeah, me too.
Warranty. There's no warranty on it.
Warranty? What's a warranty?
And everybody in my family has Apple products except me. Well, I do have the iPhone, but
yeah, well, I'm not against it.
My laptop is not.
If you didn't do what you did, you could probably get by with just a Chromebook. All it was email and watch.
Yeah.
But since you guys do work on them, you can't.
Yeah.
Or but.
Welcome to today's program on computer repair.
Yes, it is.
I can
go.
Go.
No to computer repairs.
I don't have anything new to show you, but I can go if I'm boring anyone.
No, go ahead.
Yoko here.
It's Yoko.
Sinatra.
I would take Sinatra over Yoko. Sorry.
I think I'll take Yoko over Sinatra.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm showing the other birthday child today.
So yeah, my Smokey Robinson CD will be here.
I'm late already with these pictures, man.
This is free.
Oh,
This
fuck
is
it.
free. Anyone who wants it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a real fan of Sinatra. Greatest hits, I'm done.
I
Yeah,
mean,
me
I
too.
like some of the songs, but
I'll take that over Yoko.
I was listening
Yeah.
Yeah.
what
I
were you
was
listening
listening to
to?
Eddie Williams today.
Oh, I heard some really horrible Andy Williams song, but it wasn't. It was old. It was really old. It was like, I mean, it wasn't. It was early Andy Williams. I never heard.
Oh, this was like Greatest Hits Volume 2.
What is a Motorola? I know what Motorola is, but what is this? What is it?
It's an old TV.
I'm not
Not
sure,
a
but
TV.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think mine is a Fisher Price.
Phone?
Ha, most of them are
all
Beatles.
by phone.
Yes, I have lots of Apple products. Back there.
Yeah.
Good one, Tim.
They're the ones that work.
That confused me. How they say, well, we don't want to have a company name that confuses people. When Apple came out, I thought it was the Beatles making computer products.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
I really did.
I don't know how they both have that. How do
And
they
every
both have
time
that?
you put on the computer, it said, "Help! I need somebody help!"
Yeah.
Yeah, they
I thought the Beatles got into the computer business. I
they had a
really
big suit over there.
Yeah.
did. Yeah. There should be a lawsuit like, no, you can't use the Apple name for.
Well, there was. They had a big suit over it, and then they agreed that they couldn't put any music products out. But when they came out with the iPod, then they had to go with. They had to pay.
I think
iTunes.
Apple
That's the
Computer doing
basics.
music now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What you need is Sinatra complete reprise suitcase. Well, I have it back there. Remember, I made it myself.
Yeah. If you don't have it, you make it. You make what you need.
The suitcase was lousy.
You make what you need. Where have I heard that before?
I know. I got that from
The suitcase didn't have them in order. I got them all in order with the original covers. Yeah. And I saved a lot of money.
Forrest Gump.
Yes.
Talking some fruit company.
That was a funny. I remember that. That was a great movie when it first came out. I liked it. I thought it was great.
I don't think I've watched it since I've last watched it.
Yeah, once was enough, I think, pretty much.
I'm just saying, it was when it came out. It was good for the time. It was funny.
It was like
And
he
it
meets
had
all these
CGI
guys.
that you didn't know it was CGI.
This is from a guy over here who watches Gilligan's Island reruns.
You know what? Last week when I played the Gilligan's Island theme, I got a copyright notice.
Uh-oh.
Really? Oh, no.
Oh.
Family. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I did. I got a copyright
Yeah,
notice.
son in law is going to get you. Yeah.
Well, I'll say Kimba because I've never seen Kimba, but you know, I don't know.
Kimba all the way.
Yeah.
Kimba's nicer.
Well, if that's the real Kimba on those little pictures,
Yeah,
then,
exactly. If that
Yeah.
is her on the, I never seen anything but the thumbnail.
Yeah.
But if
the
that is
little
her-
thumb, yeah, then, yeah.
Angela,
I'll take Mrs. P.
Wood Girl makes what you need, but Kimba can make what you want.
Yeah. Wood Girl's a bit too,
I hope you're not watching Kimba. I'm sorry.
Wood Girl's a bit too thin, okay?
Could be some
Wood Girl can make
400-pound
what you
guy eating a bologna sandwich.
Would you
Yeah.
make what you need and Kimba needs what you want?
Mhm.
Maybe you need a bologna sandwich.
It's okay, Kimba. We still think about you. It's okay. Now, see, you can be making Kimba videos instead of Wood Girl videos. Yeah.
I like
I
that
think
image,
Mrs.
Joe.
P. Sorry,
Yeah.
Mrs.
Guy eating
Number one.
Okay. Sorry, Miss P.
Mrs. P is my number one.
Well, sadly,
Okay.
I never had the opportunity. I mean, I had opportunities, but who knew what was going to happen to them? You know, I could have went any time, never did.
Yeah.
I mean, we did try one time in 1977 when I was like 15. I went there with a group of friends, and we went down there, and the doorman told us John is in Japan, which is
Yeah, it
true.
was in Tokyo,
So,
yeah, that time.
other than that, you know,
You didn't want to go chase him down in
Star
Japan?
Trucker thinks Joe is not old enough to see John alive.
uh,
Wow.
Joe only
I think he's old enough.
Yeah,
say
Joe's
again,
the
who?
oldest here.
I missed the question.
Say again?
is saying that he's insinuating that you're not old enough.
Oh,
So you were
I'm glad I
never
don't.
like-
I'm glad I don't. Well, I don't look old enough. But I mean, I was in 1980. I was 18. I mean, for God's sake. I
There you
mean,
go, he
geez.
was old enough.
You know,
Yeah.
these days, I mean, it's different. Back then, you didn't think anything of it.
Yeah.
If I would have went there, if it was a few years later, I would have been like, John's recording again. Let's go to Dakota, or let's go to the Hit Factory and try
Yeah.
to see him. You know, but that was a little. I was young in the sense that I wasn't used to going into Manhattan on my own, really, and I didn't like going into Manhattan.
Who needs frickin' Pluto TV?
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't need no Pluto TV.
Doc loves Lucy.
Obviously. Boing.
I should borrow those and put them on my server and give them back.
I got the whole shebang.
Is that complete, Doc?
Yes, it is complete.
Complete series, the whole shebang.
All 9
On
episodes.
VHS.
Oh, that's a TV show.
Yeah.
I got all those too, Doc.
Yeah.
Even that one I've got.
You got the
I like
Lucy
her.
Desi comedy hours? Is that it?
Now you have any of the Lucy show? Because I like
I have the Lucy
show
show.
even better.
I have
Without
the
Disney.
first spit off with
Yeah.
You
Vivian
need to make
Vance.
yourself big.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have the Lucy show. No, this is
Mm.
all I
Oh, there's
love.
some good one. There's some good ones.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
some
sure there are.
classics in there. Yeah.
Just
And I
to
see you-
respond to James there, like, who needs Pluto TV?
And I see you keep them in a designer
Don't need
box.
no Pluto TV.
Yes. The I Love Lucy box. Mm-hmm.
Don't need it.
I love Lucy cardboard box.
Well, that's the thing. I bought these things on DVD probably years ago when
Yeah.
this thing is Me TV and all this kind of stuff. And now that Me TV and all the Plutos and whatnots are all around, well,
Yeah.
I got all the DVDs anyway. I don't need these.
No, you don't need them because there's a commercial every 3 seconds.
Well,
Every
I got no
it's puppies.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do? I'm gonna watch I Love Lucy with no commercials, or watch it on Pluto TV, and we'll go get yourself a snack, or go to the bathroom.
The
when
commercial. Yeah.
Still go to the snack and go to the bathroom on DVD.
Pooey on Pluto. Pooey.
No.
Pooey on Netflix. Pooey on Mo. Pooey.
I
Pooey,
can make
Pooey.
I can make a little suggestion on a great animated cartoon movie that I watched 2 nights ago. I watched an animated version of Sherlock Holmes' Baskerville case, and it was really, really well made. It was made back in 1983, I think. Peter O'Toole was playing, voicing the voice of Sherlock Holmes, and it was really, really great, well made, and really exciting. So highly recommend it. And there are more. Not only the basketball case, there are others also in the same series.
It's
But
on
that's
YouTube?
the longest one, the most feature length of it.
Well, Star
I have
Trek,
a
you
vague
got a
recollection of
cartoon
having seen that.
dollar.
Yeah.
That's darn good.
Something
Yeah.
like that.
Plus, the DVDs have the original opening sequences.
Yeah, they do.
You know, like, starring Lucille Ball. Da, 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 you know, all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Do they have the commercials? Because I think that it was advertised. The sponsor was a cigarette company, I believe.
Oh, those. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They would have the cast commercials. Yes.
Yeah, the cigarette company was. Yeah, they give them free
Nancy,
smoke.
what are you smoking now? Oh, I found this
Yeah.
wonderful new Winston cigarette. Yes.
Yeah.
Because they
9 out of 10 doctors recommend Camels.
Yes, less throat irritants.
I still remember watching an episode of Batman back in the days, and they did a commercial on Fact toothpaste. I still remember that.
Mm.
Gee, Commissioner Gordon, your smile is so white. I use Fact toothpaste. That's
Mhm. Yeah.
so,
Yeah, they used to have all those sponsors.
Yeah, the monkey
involved in the episode.
Kellogg's,
Cereal and
Beverly
other
Hillbillies did.
things. All kinds of stuff. Sponsor of the week.
Yeah,
Mhm.
well, what? Oh, Jorgen's showing us something cool. What is
Benny
it?
Goodman.
Sing.
Ammo
we-
Caravan. Oh yeah. Yeah,
This
that's fun.
this is funny because this contains commercials of cigarettes in the middle of everything.
Oh yeah.
Maybe not the
Okay.
most PK record today, but
Mhm. Yeah, those
I have one
unfiltered
with,
ones. Yeah.
I have one with Bob Crosby also.
Yeah. My grandfather used to smoke those Luckies. You know, like
Nope.
You know.
I'm gonna go eat with my wife. You guys have a good
Mm.
And
Go ahead.
It's not only the commercial.
Before you leave, Robert,
Oh, there you go, Parker.
Mhm.
it's Olive and Parker.
You know,
Oh, they're so happy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just like the grandpa.
Here's getting
Yeah.
mine.
Mhm.
Yeah, mine turned 2 this week. 15th.
Nice.
She turned 2. I didn't know if I took any pictures though, because I wasn't at the party.
Good.
Let me see.
Wait,
Okay.
And we're not talking about ordinary commercial. We're talking about commercial like, oh, it's so great to smoke.
Yeah.
Hunter and Harper there
Hunter, yeah.
at his basketball game. There.
Mm-hmm.
She turned 2, and he's going to turn 8 in May. That's the 2 that live in Michigan. The other ones all live in Texas, and they're going back to. There she is. She's eating a small candy bar,
Cute.
a Rice Krispie treat. So
That ball looks so big.
this is my. Those are the 3 in Alaska. I don't know if you can. Let me see if I can get them in the picture. But
Yeah, look at the size of them.
Wow.
well, one's 8, one's 2, and the other one is
35.
3. Well, that's David. I'm just saying these are my grandkids in Alaska, or they're going to be.
Yeah, not the guy in blue. That's not his grandkid.
I mean, he just turned 2.
I know. Fred Flintstone smoked Winston's.
You did. Yeah.
He smiked.
There she's playing with the snow when we had the snow. What do you call it?
Mm-hmm.
I brought it.
Yeah, you brought some inside, like
I brought it inside, and my stupid camera doesn't work. I brought it inside so I didn't have to go out and play in the snow with her.
Yeah.
I don't like snow.
Good thinking.
Put some in the deep freeze. You can bring it out in July. You know, you can
I don't like going in there.
football fight. Yeah, I used to do. So
I think Bart Simpson did that. He put all his snowballs in the freezer so he could smack kids in July.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
When
Well,
my
she
kids were
looks
younger, we went to Vermont to go skiing, and my daughter didn't like it, so I had to build snowmen with her at the bottom of the hill as everybody else was coming down the mountains skiing. I'm building snowmen.
Well, I did see a cool video on Facebook today where the guy hooked those big fishing rods you cook marlins up to and stuff, big ones.
Yeah.
And it's like automatic because it's so hard. He hooked it up to the kid's sled, and he let his grandson go down the hill. And then when he got to the bottom, he just
Reeled it back up.
and went down. The grandpa just sat in a chair for the whole time as he raked his kid in and back. I said, "Now there's the guy.
The private lift.
I can do that, you know."
Did
But
you put the
overall,
kid-
I'm not a snow person personally.
Did you put the kid in the net?
No. Bring up I guess he hooked it to the front and just let it go down, and then
Get in the net, I get myself.
no, it automatically came back. It's like one of these big heavy duty reels you use for catching marlins or something, and it worked pretty well.
Catch marlins and grand.
Come on up, Tim. I'm gonna go have some soup with my wife, and thank you for having me and enjoying your
And
time.
I'm going to go and go to bed. I'm a little bit sore in my throat.
I don't think I'm going to bed, but I
See you,
Okie
Bye.
All right, sir.
Thank you very much. Have a great day. I'll watch from the sidelines. Bye bye.
Okay.
So long, man.
Bye-bye.
Well, I'm going to be gone in a half an hour myself, in about a half hour. So,
That's okay. We got
Here comes
James.
James.
What are you
hey,
wearing?
James.
Hey, James.
What
What's
do
up?
you got on? A vest of some sort?
I don't know. It looks like he's going.
Oops, I gotta mute that. Sorry. There we go. Now I bet you're wondering what I'm wearing here. So you might want to make me Big Doc.
No.
Is that for your NBA viewing?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
my
okay.
Toronto jersey, and it says DeRozan on the back. DeMar DeRozan is one of my favorite players, so he's on the Eastern team tonight. So it's Team Giannis versus Team LeBron. So I'm for Team Giannis because that's where DeMar DeRozan is. So I'll be doing a private stream later. Hey, George and James. So I'll be doing a private stream later with my friend Caitlin, who was on my stream earlier today, and we're going to watch the game together.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
What is he doing?
And Joe, on I don't know if you saw my comment earlier in the chat, but on Wednesday night I was listening to the Fab Forum, and they had Prudence. It was really good.
Yeah, Prudence Farrell. She
She's
was at
a
the
very
fest.
interesting person.
You know, I didn't meet her actually. There's so much else going on that year, but when she was, I think it was it 2014? How the hell could 2014 be that long ago?
It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's a long time ago.
Yep, 2014.
It's all the same. It's the same thing as 2023. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. There's no difference. After a while, it all blurs together. From like, I don't know, 99
Wow.
to now.
Almost 10 years ago.
Yeah, but where did those 50 years go? It's like,
Yeah.
I know, eh?
why don't I remember the 90s?
Mhm.
The 90s.
The 90s are
Wow.
like the roaring 20s to me now.
I don't know.
Patty
I mean,
Boyd, really, James?
Yeah,
Wow.
Patty Boyd will be there, yes.
Yeah.
That'll be cool.
Lord willing.
Tim will be there.
Yeah.
Tim, hey,
Tim will be there.
what's
Hello,
up?
Tim.
We're
What up?
bringing
It's
cookies.
Tim.
It's Tim.
We're bringing cookies.
Yes.
Cookie for you.
They are.
You like
Yeah.
peanut butter cookies, Tim?
I'm not going to eat them.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Oh, he's on delay.
Are you
Testing.
not hearing me?
Yeah, I can
hearing you,
Yeah,
but
I hear you.
We weren't sure you were hearing us.
Mm.
delayed. I
I'm
think.
hearing you guys fine for a change.
Yeah, me too.
That's good.
Well, Tim, what's your favorite album?
So what I can gather, Doc, the marshmallow
You know
flavored
the answer,
Pepsi is only available in the States. So when you go to Detroit to see Rob next time, maybe if they have a 7-Eleven around,
get
you can
some
grab
there.
some there.
You can get a case
But
of it.
Dave, I am Houseprog, did a taste test on my stream today, and he said the first sip of it was like a buttery tasting marshmallow flavor. You know those little marshmallow things called Peeps?
Yeah.
Well,
for
that's
like
what it tasted like, he said. But he kept drinking the whole bottle. He didn't like it. He kept on drinking it. And I said, I don't know if I want to try that stuff. I don't know.
Those Peeps are pure sugar.
Ugh.
I bet that
What's
drink
wrong?
is full
Sugar.
of sugar, and you can get very hyper on that stuff.
Well, that's the
I can
reason I don't
imagine.
buy those little Debbie cakes. Those things are made out of pure sugar. Ugh. Those things are terrible. They should feed them to horses. Here, have a little Debbie's, whatever, zebra cake.
They're-
Here.
Yeah.
Zebra.
Well,
They're not
I
nearly
know
as
that
bad as the Little Debbie knockoffs. There are Little Debbie knockoffs. They're a lot
Yeah.
worse than the Little Debbie.
Little Debbie itself is a knockoff.
Yeah, I know, but there are Little Debbie
Mhm.
knockoffs, and those
knockoffs off the
those
knockoff.
are really bad.
Like what? Tina Little Tracy's or something?
Mrs. Freshly's. I don't know if Walmart carries them in
James?
the States. I don't know if they
I
carry
read
them
that one.
in
I think I've heard of that.
Canada, but they're terrible.
So, Doc, we're all dying to know, how was Turkish Star Wars? Turkish Star Wars.
We're
Remember
not all
we
dying
watched
to
the
know.
full movie when I found the link
Oh,
for it
yeah.
when we were going to eat dinner last Sunday?
I actually, the trailer was funnier than the movie.
So the movie wasn't that good, was it?
Well,
It was a stupid movie, yes. But
I think that's a given.
yeah,
Did they actually have Darth Vader in it and everything?
You
no,
didn't have to watch it to know that.
no. But, like what? How they could have those flight sequences with the Star Wars stuff in the background, you know, and like here they even used the idea of the Death Star as I'm going to destroy your planet using this thing. Well, it's the freaking Death Star. But the main villain, half the time he had like this pail over his head, and you know the one guy's going like, "I'm God's gift to women." Yeah, we know
Han
you're
Solo.
handsome. Yeah, I'm handsome, all right. Yeah. The other thing, when there was a lot of these almost Bruce Lee type fight sequences that they play the Indiana Jones movie over.
Oh my God.
You're like, oh, come
It's close
on.
enough. It's close enough.
And the real shame of all this, is that there are people in Turkey thinking, "Boy, these American movies suck."
Yeah, and you know, like all they have to do to kill the big red furry beasts, all they do is pull their head off. Dun, 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 dun.
Well, at least they didn't just steal it. I mean, watch the Turkish Star Trek. The whole opening sequence is actual space scenes from Star Trek.
Probably,
Just
yeah.
stole them. Put their own credits on and said, "Here we go."
Yeah. Now we're all doing well. James Byers, hope you're doing fine.
Well, I'm doing good, James.
I'm good.
But I just subscribed to that Oddbox guy. No, you're too late. You're too late. It's done.
Really.
Subscribe to me instead.
Mhm.
And all
Wow,
the
that's
other
something.
people.
Before he dies.
Before I die.
Well, I knew him. You could tell he wasn't well, and he'd be gone for long stretches, and then he'd come back, and he'd be about half the size he was the last
Oh,
time
wow.
you saw him, and
Yeah.
like you just knew.
Ooh. Well, that doesn't sound good.
I never heard of him.
You're kind of watching him wither away, sort of.
He was a nice,
Was he?
nice, older guy.
And what did he focus on? Like, was it particular
Classic
genre?
rock. Classic
Okay.
rock, some psych, but he liked some other stuff too. I mean, he liked some punk and stuff. People would send him things because he was such a nice guy, and they probably felt, bad. They probably, I mean, you could tell his situation. So,
Right.
Yeah, the channel's
There's
still
so
up
many
according
YouTubers
to-
out there. I saw
Okay.
somebody that I recently began following did like a thread of some, I forget what it was, like not nonsense, a cover that has a vehicle that's not a car or a motorcycle, a cover that has a mammal on it, a cover that has food on it, and stuff like that.
I think I probably know who that is.
And when I went to the guy who started it, he was all like punk and heavy metal. I was like, okay, I have like really no interest in this at all.
Yeah, that's yeah. Oddbox Topper was cool. If his channel's still up, check him out. Didn't feel
How
bad.
old was he? Like 52?
52.
Yeah, we said it
Pull
was
that out of
old.
your hat.
Oh, Odd Topper. I don't know how old he was. I'm guessing
think he was
at least
53.
70. I'm guessing he was at least
Yeah.
70.
He's
I
either
don't-
53 or
old
70.
guys are a dime a dozen. Jeez.
What's it? Sometimes it's hard to tell how old people are.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Somebody thinks Joe Mayo is 35.
Well, I am.
And I'm 21, and I'm sticking to
Thank
that.
you.
story.
Yeah, too bad I have to talk about my age during some, how I was 18 in 1980.
Yeah.
I can say what you gotta
Wow.
say.
I don't know
Say
if
the
that
year.
Joe was old enough to see John Lennon when he was alive.
I like that.
Well, all except for James, we're all.
I might be able to pass for that if I had hair and I dyed it.
Yeah, you got to
Sorry.
do that. Look at Ringo, man. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Mhm. I know. I
Come
saw
on.
some of that
I look
guy.
just like this guy.
Thank you.
Oh, you don't want to
Yeah.
look like that.
Uh-oh. Don't drop them all.
You drop them. I just have a couple.
Mine are in my other room. I'm not gonna get.
Hey, everybody! Don't forget my movie chat is on at 7 p.m. after the show over at
Okay.
my Movies with Mayo channel.
Ah.
It's a good one. It's a good one talking about Monster
good
Kid
one.
memories.
I'll eat
cool.
dinner to it.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm going to be
I would
doing.
too. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Or my son.
I'll be
I
waiting.
ate my dinner
for,
already. I was hungry as heck.
Yeah, say hello to Say hello to Darren over there, new guy. We'll make him happy. Get some comments.
Yeah, I ate mine already too because I had to watch. The
I've had
silent
dinner already,
movie
too.
Program and then this.
What's for dinner, James?
I had chicken and barbecue sauce and
Yeah.
fries and everything before.
Oh, that's
Good.
that's fattening. Barbecue
I
sauce
had
and
like
fries. Man.
Asian style chicken.
Mm.
Yeah. We're gonna have boring old chicken.
I made it with I just mixed like honey and soy sauce and ketchup and some onion powder in there and
As long as I have
chicken,
something
marinated it.
to watch dinner by. I want something to watch
Yeah.
when I'm on the TV. But every time I eat, what comes on? Classic Concentration. I
Yeah.
I don't like classic concentration.
Neither do I. That's boring as hell, and you can't see what the hell it is. You can never make out those puzzles underneath
Well,
there.
you know what? You know what kills me? They tell the contestants to draw out their choices of numbers. Gee, that's a swell prize. I'd really like one of those, and I think I'll try to make a match or a wild card on another 50. Oh, God, shut up! Just say the number. I'll take 11. Okay, I'll take 32. Oh, it don't matter. Next one. Don't be sitting there like giving like, oh, gee, I really love to go to Acapulco. Yeah, well, shut up.
Yeah, can't watch that
They
show.
probably didn't have a whole lot of prizes, and they had to do, not very many games program. So that's what they did: draw it out, make it last. We can't play 8 games in one show, so make.
I can't stand. And Alex Trebek, I can't stand him.
Don't like him. He'll give you a
not on that show.
I'm sorry. I don't like Alex Trebek, and I don't like how they got the contestants drawing out the game.
Oh, it's boring as hell. Come on, that show's boring.
That's not his fault.
I want to solve the stupid puzzle. I don't want to sit there and go like, what is that? Is that supposed to be like an angel or a wings or a something? I like the part where they're trying for the car. But otherwise than that, it comes on right at supper time.
I don't even remember that. I remember the one from the 60s with, I can't remember who hosted it.
Yeah, give me a second.
It probably was better, that one.
It was.
Yes.
I remember one that was easier to tell what the puzzles were than this.
Yeah.
Hugh Downs.
Hugh Downs.
Was it Hugh Downs?
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah.
That's 2020.
Yeah. So Hugh Downs.
NBC, I believe. Yeah.
To do 2020.
Yeah.
Like, sure, I liked Concentration back in the day, but the one with Alex Trebek, I'm sorry.
I didn't even know he did that.
So
He must have done that.
I'll be watching the Mayo show.
Yeah.
Did he do that between
that's
High
better.
Rollers and Jeopardy? Is that when?
Hey, I just realized that Archie, because that show runs about that we did with Darren. It runs, I think, like 94 minutes or something.
Oh, good Lord.
It's a little long, but the thing is, I want to watch Archie. They've been putting them on Me. I have all of them. It's funny, like you said about Lucy. I have all of them anyway. But when they show them, I like to watch them on TV and Me TV. What is that?
why?
Grease 2?
Why
I saw
it's more
Grease 2 in the movie theater, and it sucked when it came out. I mean, that's probably 1982-ish, something like that.
Yeah, 1982. The first one was the best, but the second one was terrible.
But who was the hot girl? Was it Michelle Pfeiffer? Who was in that?
Yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer. That was her first movie ever.
She's gorgeous. She's really gorgeous. But other than that, I hated it.
No, Olivia
I remember.
Newton-John.
No.
That's Tom.
No, nothing can compare to Olivia Newton.
No, I would take Michelle Pfeiffer. I don't know. It's hard to say. That's a tough one. Yeah. Olivia's too like I don't know, like Marianne-ish. Hate to say.
Come on.
Not when she put on those little shorts and roller skates.
I have never found a person that ever picks Ginger over Marianne but me. Not one person that ever picked. Maybe one or two, but
Well, I'm with you, Joe. I love Marianne too. She's hot.
No, I said Ginger.
No, he doesn't like Marianne.
Oh, Ginger.
No, wait a minute. Don't
He's a
get me
ginger
wrong.
guy.
I like them both. But when you say you got to pick one, I'll go for the sex pot.
And Raquel Welch.
Come on,
Ginger could
Raquel.
probably do things that to a man that Marianne never even heard about.
True.
I don't know.
These small town girls, they don't have much to do there, so they come up with their own entertainment.
I never watched Gilligan's Island because I can't stand the show. I mean, I like the skipper, the character, the skipper, and stuff, but I never really liked the show. But the other day I said, well, let me watch one, because I don't really even know it that well. I've seen some episodes. What do I see? The one when Lovey has a secret admirer.
The one about
Don't spoil it.
Okay.
I want to know who it turns out to be because I didn't watch the whole thing. Who was the little secret admirer?
Well, then you can spoil it then.
Okay, it was Mr. Howell.
Oh,
It was Mr. Howell.
Mm-hmm.
Who else could it be?
And I think that the
You think the poor
fantasy
guy hit
thing
the head with a
he
coconut?
no, oh no, that was a different one.
Lost the
Okay,
senses.
yeah, no,
I mean, what the hell would
It was
anybody
Mr.
have
Howell.
a crush on her for, except for her old husband?
Yeah. I
he
remember the
was
one where
actually
people
younger
were
than her.
freaking out and they had
Yeah.
the headhunters on the island. Remember that one?
Mm-hmm. That's a 3 or 4 times.
But last night when I was watching Pluto TV, I was watching I Love Lucy, and one of the episodes I loved because I watched all the old reruns when I was a kid with my sister, and this one had me crying. I was laughing so hard. It's the one where Lucy wins the free furniture, and she calls that guy to come and sell all the stuff, and then she and Ethel go in the bedroom and try to wallpaper the wall.
Oh yeah.
And they put it up, and then Ricky comes home and he goes, Lucy, what did you do? And then they go in the room. She's like, Ethel, where are you? And then Ethel comes through the door.
What's the one when all the furniture's in the
into
kitchen?
wall.
She's got to hide the furniture from Ricky in the kitchen or something. That's one that I like. My girlfriend goes nuts laughing at that.
I don't think we're ever told how Thurston Howell got rich.
Oh, it's so ridiculous.
It was, yeah.
Doing the voice of Mr. Magoo, obviously.
Yeah, probably in all those movies. Yeah.
Oh, Magoo, you've done it again.
Didn't they once say you can't have that either because it's insulting blind people or people with vision problems?
Something like that, yeah.
Can't do anything these days.
You got to see the episode where
anything.
the episode where Gilligan becomes a
Humor's been
vampire.
outlawed.
Oh, I remember a vampire one. Yeah.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Yeah. There's always somebody who's going to be offended by humor.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's some show I'd like to see. Is Comedy Dead or something? I saw a commercial for it about it's a documentary like the stand-up comedians, protesting the rage against comedy. I think it says Tucker Carlson original.
Oh, look, there's Peter Boothroyd.
Peter Boothroyd. Peter Boothroyd.
Hey, nice to see
Greetings from the UK.
And James Byers.
Yeah.
He must be working on a Sunday night.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, Joe, I meant to ask you before
He's got nothing else to do.
Were you able to delete all the stuff on your StreamYard? Like I told you?
Yeah, I did it. Yeah, I figured because I was a little suspicious at first with that, I did try a couple that I really didn't care about. I said, okay, here's some ones. If I lose them, fine. And I did the thing where, it says delete, and then it says, you have to check the box if you want to delete from YouTube.
Forever.
Well, it says YouTube, delete from YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yes, check the box or uncheck it. That's what you're talking about, James, right?
Yeah.
You leave the box unchecked. You don't check YouTube.
No, you don't check the YouTube box. You just do delete the recording and the broadcast.
Yeah, I don't know if it's both. That's another thing. There's delete recording and delete broadcast. I forget which one I did. I don't know if I did both.
Well, if you look at the 3 dots, you'll see all the options there.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know if I think I just deleted one. I think I just deleted the recording.
Well, that's okay too. I mean, you don't really need.
Well, because the recording is what is in StreamYard, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now the thing is, so you say you do that, right? Do you think once you delete the recording from StreamYard of anything, say you do that for like 100 videos, you delete the recording in StreamYard only, and then one day StreamYard decides they go out of business and there's no more StreamYard. Your videos will still be on YouTube as YouTube.
Yeah.
Videos.
Pretty much, yeah. Hello, Aunt Mimi.
Aunt Mimi. Aunt Mimi said I look younger with my haircut today. Well, Mimi, everybody looks young to you. What are you, 191 or something?
What happened to Doc?
Doc didn't want to hear me talk about that StreamYard stuff. What do you do about that? I can't hear you, Doc. Are you talking?
Yeah.
Oh, no, seriously, what do you do about that? Do you have that dilemma? You should have that problem too.
I'm not sure what the dilemma is. Just after you get...
the thing is...
Oh, you mean Doc, okay.
I got the notice where it says you have to either add some. You used all your StreamYard space, so you have to free up space by either adding more for X amount per month, dollars per month, or just delete some of your content that you have in the storage of StreamYard. You have to do that.
This is the thing about your 20 hours.
I don't know how many hours, but you should have to do that because you
20
record.
hours a month. 20 hours a month.
Yeah, I don't know what. Maybe it's not.
Maybe it's not. I don't use the 20 hours a month, so I guess I do not qualify under this question.
Oh, that's interesting.
But if I did, I would just say, well, I'm just not going to stream today.
Well, the story with me is there was one time where that came up a few years ago, and I said, "Oh, you should delete some of your storage to make room for new things you do." So I deleted in StreamYard. I deleted out. Okay, I deleted the past masters discussion on FabGab. And Matthew Street and I had just done like a week ago or something. And when I deleted it out of StreamYard, it also was connected to YouTube, and YouTube disappeared too.
Uh-oh. I guess I have not had this problem.
And we had to re-record the show.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Well, I haven't had to worry about that, so.
Yes, you think that's why that is? Because you have, but what do you have, James? I forget, you told me. Do you have the unlimited or do you have 20 hours?
No, I have the unlimited.
Oh, that's probably why.
Yeah, so what I do is when I finish my streams, I click on the three dots and I delete the broadcast and the recording and I just leave the YouTube up. And then
that's all right. That's it then.
Everything is empty.
Okay. Yeah, that's because I just do recording only. I deleted, but I don't think
deleting the broadcast is good too because I don't know. I just do both. It's better to do both.
Okay.
Just to play it safe, and then every time you finish a stream, you just do that. Click those two things, but leave the YouTube up, and you're fine.
Alrighty. Yeah, because I'm not going to add more time.
Take notes. This is important for all you streamers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could lose all your. Well, how do yours stay up to that? I'm curious about that because Doc does this. You do this every week, but you keep the videos.
Oh, okay. A little light just went over my head. Okay, I understand now. Because Doc has the free one. It's only if you're paying for the upgrade, you get all this stuff. But because it's free, he doesn't have that problem.
All right.
I'm problem free.
Who knew?
There you go. Yeah.
It's only for paying customers that pay for the service to get unlimited and stuff.
So you cancel the thing and go free, and then you're free of problems. There's more problems if you sign up for it. What good's that?
Yeah, but if James stops, he might start getting fruit flies.
Yeah, I might.
Well, the only thing that I could see that's good about it is number one, you get that stupid duck out of the way.
Yeah, right in your face. Yeah.
And that's not a really big problem. And the other thing is you can add like more people. Like you can have like 9 people.
Well, that's the best part.
Yeah.
But you hardly saw it.
What are we gonna do?
Oh, you moved me around.
But you could put me over there.
Yeah,
it's
too big over
I have a little ways.
You can put me in
I have a little
ways
ways
for a duck up here.
Doc, put yourself into the duck.
So
there you go.
There you go.
No, it's in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
put me over there.
Nah, that's not good.
Put Jeff over there and see what happens.
Yeah, put me over there.
I don't mind being there. Just on my chats, I don't want them.
I don't know. We can play musical chairs if you want.
Musical StreamYard.
No, I'm the host. Hi, I'm Doc Dawkins.
No, you get the duck.
Now he's Duck Dawkins.
Show.
You can't do Duck Dawkins.
Boy, Tim comes up with some good ones.
Yeah.
I know, because let me see here.
Ignorance is bliss. Is it Mimi?
Oh, there we go. I can be there because I stay to one side.
There than I do, so
well, I said earlier though that I had to go at 6, and it's just about 6 o'clock. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. I got to get ready for my show.
Okay.
That's
See
good.
you
I'll see you
later.
on,
Right.
I'll see you on Tuesday, Joe.
Yeah, good later.
Yeah, I should be doing it Tuesday.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know,
looking
don't forget.
forward to it.
You know, and in case because I noticed that well, shit, this is I call that guy pre-cum. I noticed he made an appearance in the comments on
Yeah, last night.
Psycho's
Mm.
Platters and made some wise ass comments. You know.
Oh, he's
Oh, that guy's a
always
complete
at
asshole.
he left. I went on Platters the other night because he's like, I gotta go. Bye. So then I went up, and then he comes back.
Yeah.
Oh.
He lied to
Yeah,
us.
he wasn't on very long, though, I don't think.
Yeah, what a sick individual. On that note, I'll see you all soon.
Okay,
All right, see you
see
later,
you,
Joe.
Joe. Bye-bye.
So long.
Right, Joe.
There.
Gone. Oh, I don't have
Okay.
So anybody
One
here
more.
basketball
No, just
fans?
No.
Because I'm doing a private stream later. If you all want to join to watch the game later.
Okay.
Sorry.
Let's see.
No. I really
Yeah.
will everyone.
Yes,
Twitters.
that's close, yeah.
Now we have 2 openings. Who's going to
Yes,
join us next?
one.
Two.
One.
Just one.
One.
Oh, there's only one.
Yeah,
One
don't worry. I
opening.
can't count that high either.
Who
That's
will
okay.
be joining us next?
Somebody
I've
who's
got-
never been up? We'll see.
I've got a question for you guys.
Yes.
Since I'm going to Chiller and I'm going to be seeing Melanie, I was wondering what you thought I should get signed. I've got this album, if she uses like a silver
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but
or something
you can
light
take the
colored.
shrink wrap off or have her do the shrink wrap.
Oh, I would have to take it.
I like the second one myself.
Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
I vote for that one.
I
Yeah.
do.
Oh, the
Well,
third one.
but
Ooh, the
what's-
third one's nice.
I like this one.
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
I like that one. I
You know
always
what it
find,
is?
I mean, not that I get things signed, but I would always bring the rarest thing I have.
This,
Yeah.
Just because they probably don't see it and they're more likely to give you more time and to take
Yeah.
a second because
True.
it's something they don't often see.
well,
Mhm.
this is from a 1971 concert,
Okay.
and it's basically this shot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ah.
See, that's good too.
So
Just sign her, have
I
her
may
sign
have
her.
her sign this and this if I can.
Okay.
There you go. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I
You know,
think you should
guys,
just
I
have her sign
discovered
everything.
a voice this morning.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I assume that she'll be charging for.
Yeah,
for
should I
this
be charging
program.
every autograph?
But I can't
Yeah.
imagine she's going to be charging as much as Pete Best did. You know, Peter's
Mhm.
Beetle.
How much can she charge? $5? Like,
$5.
No.
No,
$5.
you wish.
Probably
Probably.
more than that.
Yeah.
30 or
Sign this,
50
sign
or,
this,
you
sign
know.
this.
Her records are not selling anymore. Probably 50
No.
bucks an autograph.
You're
How
going
much?
to give her a hernia in the hand.
15?
Yeah.
How much you say, Jeff?
50.
50?
Mm-hmm.
That's how much Pete Best charged.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping
Well,
she doesn't
ooh.
charge that much.
Yeah.
Well,
And it was
Pete Best
25 for a picture.
Mm.
Wow. Oh, he's got
Tim's
something.
got one.
He's got something.
Oh, he froze before he could get to the camera.
If I was
Right.
going to see Melanie, I would bring this because she probably never, ever.
I have that,
ever-
actually.
Aha.
This.
I have that. I should get that. I should have her sign that.
Wow.
That'd be
And
good.
it's got a nice light background on the back.
Oh.
Got the
Okay.
Berkshire
Ah.
family.
But
Look at
this, I
that.
haven't heard this yet. I saw this at the thrift
God.
store for 29 cents, I don't know, a few months ago.
That's a
Yeah.
good
Tell her
condition.
that.
He
Yeah.
was doing blues by then. I'm guessing this is a blues record. I
Yeah.
have
Nice.
Mm.
that's my
Yeah,
guess.
it's sort of a. Isn't that one that she did live in like
Yeah.
some college or something? Trying to remember.
I
Her
don't-
albums are sort of odd. She's got studio albums, and then she's got albums that she recorded like live.
I don't think
particular
it's
place.
live, but I mean it's a 2-record set, and I'm looking at the band, and it's on Tomato Records. I'm just assuming
Okay.
that it's
Oh.
at least blues-ish.
Mm.
Oh, we got
But
to
I
see
don't
the
know.
label, Tim.
Yeah.
Tomato
Records?
Records.
Well, there's their little. I'll show you the label, but there's the logo.
Oh, come on. They're trying
Oh,
to be
wow.
like Apple. Come on.
No, this is a company that this is
Ooh,
a small
into the
company.
outdoor.
This is a
Yeah.
fairly
They're pretending to
blues
be
label.
Apple.
Led Zeppelin. Yeah.
They're actually highfalutin. It's pronounced tomato.
yeah. This is a fairly
Ooh.
big blues label.
Tomato.
Look at that.
Okay.
If that's not an Apple
Tomato
ripoff, I
Records.
don't know what it is.
So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff's
So I
trying
got,
to get tornado records.
Where did Jeff go?
And it has like grocery bag inner sleeves. This is,
Wow.
this is grocery bag material. It really is. This is like a grocery bag inner sleeve.
Gotta love Melanie.
This morning, Doc, I was listening to Peter Asher's From Me to You show that he does on Sirius XM on the Beatles channel, and I fell in love with her voice even more than I did the first couple of times I heard her sing this. She did she did a cover of the Beatles song "I Will," written by Paul McCartney when he was falling in love with Linda, and it's by Alison Krauss, and I love her. She is amazing. Now I want to get really heavily into her music. She's
Alison
like
Krauss.
bluegrass, country western, isn't she?
She's bluegrass.
Yeah,
Just
I
Roger
really
Craig.
love the way she sings.
She was responsible for the "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou" soundtrack.
Right.
Oh yeah.
She's not the only one on it, but it was her and her band that put it together, and yeah,
How
along with T-Bone Burnett.
back does she go? Like, what year did she start?
Mid '80s.
Was she
I'm
back in the
thinking
80s?
mid '80s, late '80s.
But man, what a
Thinking.
voice on her! Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, she's done 2 albums
Wow.
with Robert Plant that are interesting records.
The first one's
Yeah.
particularly.
Wow.
This one's better than the second. Yeah.
Viewmaster, what?
I still like Barry
Different.
Hawkin, Aunt Mimi. You know that I do. Oh, Partridge Family. I got to get mine out.
Yeah.
Hold on. Give me a sec.
Wait a minute.
Hold on, guys.
Oh, that's a rare one, yeah.
This is the Partridge Family in 3D.
I used to have a Batman Viewmaster.
Here we
What?
go.
No. We need an explanation here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, those are worth a couple of bucks.
Viewmaster. I, had
I
one of
think
those
I
as a
had
kid.
that when I was a kid.
Oh,
I had a
God,
Batman
remember those.
Viewmaster. Yeah, I enjoyed my Batman
Yeah,
Viewmaster.
but they were supposed to be in 3D, so like Danny Partridge would pop out at you and stuff.
Oh, that'd be scary.
I think I
remember
had
that.
the Partridge Family Viewmaster when I was a kid. I
Wow.
didn't remember that until just now, but I think I did.
Comes with a little booklet telling you
Wow.
what is on each slide. Picture 7. Next day, the family began loading the bus with their instruments and the other
Wow.
necessary equipment for a singing engagement in a nearby town.
The dog
Keith
stayed,
accosted Danny.
the
Danny,
dog
you know,
I
stayed
need
behind.
$2 for gas.
Yeah, sorry.
$2.
Sure. Mhm. The dog stayed
You know,
behind.
you can laugh, but for me, the Partridge Family was more. I'm into music now more because of the Partridge Family than the Beatles.
Really?
Okay.
Because that was like my first big
probably
exposure to
was.
music was the Partridge Family.
And,
I
and
was-
your
It probably
first
was a
big
big introduction for a lot of people.
I was like 8, and there was this group coming on television every night and singing a song. And
Them and the
I
Monkeys,
became
right?
Those are the monkeys.
first
Yeah,
adult
I liked
record
it.
I ever had. I've showed it many times. Is on vinyl. My copy of this on vinyl. I mean, I consider this an adult record. It wasn't a kid's record.
Okay.
You found it, in the regular record section of your store.
Robert
First
P.
album I
like
ever had. Still have it. I didn't get a Beatle record till like 3 years later, maybe something like that.
No, the youngest Partridge kid isn't playing that tambourine in 3D.
No,
Mm.
she's playing it
No.
somewhere else.
No, she's playing in heaven.
Playing the harp.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
With
What,
David.
she passed away young?
Hmm. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How old was she when she died?
Close to 60, I think.
Wow.
Mid 50s.
Yeah, I remember I had a Viewmaster when I was a kid. We went to Florida. We didn't have air conditioning in our car. It was I left it on the back thing on the top of the back of the
It
window.
melted.
It melted, and I had to get a new one. Oh my
Yeah.
god, it was like
Yeah, that's what happened to my Beatles 45s. Melted my mom's Volkswagen.
Like, never leave them on your car's dashboard. No, that's
Yeah.
a no.
No. Don't even leave them in your car.
Don't leave them in the car.
You can make
I
M&M
always
bars.
wondered about people that like live in Arizona and stuff. You know,
Oh,
If you're going record shopping and you're going to multiple places, do you go home between trips each time?
right.
Or do you go to one store and then go directly home and then go to another store and go home? I mean, I wouldn't be leaving them in my car.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless you leave your car running with the air conditioning on.
Well, when I was a kid, I don't think anyone lived in Arizona.
No, me neither. I don't think so.
Doc, is the series of the Partridge Family actually on DVD?
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have the whole series?
I do.
I don't. I have a sampler with like 8 episodes.
I have the whole series.
Long after the internet is gone, Viewmaster will still be there. That's right, Mimi.
Yes.
You're definitely right about that.
That's why you need physical media.
I can't show you these days because I buried all my DVDs are too deep, and I took all of my television because I'm not that interested in watching television at the moment. And I put them all in the back, so there's all movies in front. So where my Partridge Family is, I don't know. It's just there somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know about those people who live in Arizona. Looking at you, Tom. On Yachty.
True.
Well, you know. I bought most of my records at Corvettes and Harmony House. Yeah.
Well, you know.
Corvettes was great.
Have that.
I bought a lot of
records.
I think I got a lot at
Nichols Department Store.
A lot of different places.
And budget bins. Stores used to have budget bins. I bought so many records in budget bins.
Yeah.
Even places like Sears never had one. They had a decent record department. I don't remember them having a budget bin. But like J.C. Penney's had a huge budget bin. A whole aisle of their store was a budget bin.
Wow.
And they weren't even a record store.
Robert P. has all the PF DVDs.
We had a
I had a pair of shoes, the PF Flyers.
Me too. Had a couple of them.
I ran faster and jumped higher.
My dad and I didn't get along that well, and we went shopping one Friday night, and right in front of the cash registers was this big table full of records. They were either 98 cents or $1.88 or something like. They were less than $2. And I'm going through it, and I find Badfinger's No Dice in the budget bin for either 98 cents or $1.90. I didn't have any money, and I had to ask my dad. And it's something you just didn't do at my house. And he looked at the cover of that with this woman in belly dancer costume, and he looks at me. And he bought it for me, and I don't know why or how, or that was the first Badfinger album I ever had.
I know why he bought it. It had a belly dancer on it.
Yep. So
Stop all the dancing, or I'll have to leave.
Breaking news. Barry Gibb has lost his leg.
What?
Lost his leg?
Where'd he put it?
Yeah, really?
He just laid it somewhere.
Is this
Did
true?
Paul McCartney's ex-wife steal it?
The hell?
I don't know.
B instead of G.
The next song to come out, How Can You Mend a Broken Leg?
I just have to go for my newswire. Barry Gibb loses a leg. So run to Google, kids, and check this out.
Okay.
R.I.P. Barry Gibb's leg.
Barry Gibb's leg. We got to know about Barry Gibb's leg.
God, man, the Bee Gees are really falling apart these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. First he loses his brothers, then he loses his leg.
I know. So I don't know. This is hot on the wire. Barry Gibb loses a leg. Check this out, kid. See if this is.
He never should have said that when Maurice was in the hospital. He never should have said, "Man, I give my right leg to save him." He never.
I know. I did.
When you lose your leg and I'll go drink a keg. It's tragedy.
This probably isn't that funny, but you know.
You know what I remember, Doc? When I was growing up, and we used to go visit my dad's parents in Toronto. They lived in the East End of Toronto, and my grandpa would take me, my papa, as I used to call him, and my grandma I used to call Nana. They'd take me to Kresge's. Remember Kresge's?
I remember Kresge's.
Yeah, and they used to buy me toys and stuff, and it was cool.
We had Woolworths and Kresge's. They were basically the same store,
Yes.
and they were right next to each other in our downtown. And we go to, and they both carried models, which I was into, and they both had okay budget bins for records. They carried some new records too, but it was mostly budget bin stuff. I rated every budget bin. We had a Kresge, but it wasn't. There was tons.
Yeah, our Kresge wasn't next to Woolworth. We actually had a Grant's across the street from Woolworth.
But wasn't
we had a Grant's too, I don't remember their records section if they even had one.
I don't even know if they had one or not.
I don't know if they had one. I seem to recall, because in my store there was 2 levels, and downstairs they had the pets, fish and stuff that I was into, and I believe they had a small record department as well.
I don't remember a record department, but they might have.
Because I would go there, I'd always check out the fish, and I would have a hot dog, one of those grilled hot dogs they made. It was so good.
Woolworths had the better hot dogs.
Oh, Grant's by me were.
I vote for Woolworths hot dogs.
Amazing.
We had this place, and I never knew it at the time. I don't think anybody did, called Danny Discount. And it was like this local department store. But what it was Danny owned like the record department, automotive, and maybe one other department, maybe toys, and everything else he just leased out. So, like, the laundry care up stuff would be somebody's, and what a sporting goods would be somebody's, and I never knew that. No, I don't think anybody knew it. There was a fabric department that would belong to somebody else, and it was almost like an antique mall, but it wasn't. But it was. We didn't know it at the time, but he had a decent record department.
Wow. So the store was pretty much like Danny, Dozy, Beaky, Mitch, and Titch.
It was because it was a local chain called Nichols, and it was the rival to Nichols, but it never expanded or anything. But Danny's was a decent store.
Nichols,
I remember buying Back to the Egg at Danny's the day it came out. I went after school and bought Back to the Egg.
Yeah, and I used to go to the Woolworths when I was like 2 or 3, and I'd sit at the stool where they had the food there, and I'd have an ice cream or something. I remember that, or a milkshake. And my grandparents, my dad's parents used to go to a drugstore to get their pills, and guess what it was called? Boots, 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 in Toronto. You ever heard of that one, Doc?
No.
It's true. It's called Boots.
We also had Phase Drugs, and Phase Drugs even had a decent record department. You could buy records back when I was like 18. You could buy records at there's probably 50 places in my little town to buy records. It was insane. Everybody sold records.
Yeah.
You stop at
where I grew up, we had like a main street, with little shops and stuff, and there was a record store that opened up there. It was great.
I mean, we had a couple record stores too, but I bought most of my records from non-record stores because it was just so many, and they all carried, and there was so much competition that it was cheap. Every weekend, everything would go on sale. Even in like the late 70s, like Nichols department store, almost every weekend, most of their albums would be either $250 or $350. And we're talking like 1978, 1979. Right. I mean,
you can pick up those albums that have bands that you can't mention.
I remember that, Robert. The Pick a Balloon Sunday.
I don't remember that at all.
Then,
I don't know that either.
Hills, I still remember the price. Hills sold records for $4.58. And they didn't do like most people do and had like categories where maybe there was a $3.98 list or a $4.90. Hills was just $4.58. And a double was $9.16. It was exactly twice the price. And that's it. And that's it.
simplifies
If
the
you bought a
pricing.
record at Hills, you besides the budget bin stuff, it was either $4.58 or $9.16. There weren't any
Greg,
other
man.
prices.
Hello, Greg, man.
I remember another place. Do
Hmm.
you remember Wolco?
Hello.
Remember Wolco?
Remember who?
We never had
Wilco.
Wilco.
I think Wilco. No.
Oh, Wolco was just big Woolworths.
Yeah, we had Wolco here too. I remember
Yeah, we
that.
didn't- we
Hey,
didn't
Jimmy,
have-
what's up?
And I still have some sealed 45s from Hills.
Really?
Ooh.
They put them in
Sealed
those
45.
long sleeves and they sealed them.
What? What did they do? Put them in the kitchen? Just what do you call?
No,
those
they
things?
had like this tray thing, but to keep them nice and so it was harder to steal them. Let me see if I can find them. They put them in.
Yeah.
A lot of stores did.
I'm
Hills
trying to
wasn't
remember.
Hills.
I'm trying to remember what store it was I used to go into, but they would have like a code on the record, like C or D, and then you'd have to look at the sign to see how much it was. They'd have a sign posted, A was such and such a price.
Somebody showed the record here today had the code H on it or something. It might have been Robert P. had one. I never bought records when you were a kid.
Stole them. Yeah, that's
Okay.
difficult. Put them inside there, the album.
When I worked in the records department of a store, we had a guy who's.
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh wow!
Yeah, this one.
Still got the Hills price tag on it right there.
Yeah.
Today's hits, just
No,
like
that was today. Yeah.
Yeah, I bought all of them.
Don't ever open that.
I bought all of them and saved them sealed. This one isn't
Nice.
from Hills. This is from Bradley's, I think.
Bradley's.
Ooh, this one was on sale. This one was on Hills on sale.
Ooh.
This has a sale tag
All three
on
of
it.
them. Yeah.
Oh, I love that song, Watching the Wheels.
No, I got all 4 of them. 3 of them are from Hills.
Collect them all.
Oh wow!
Hills actually carried this. That's kind
I'm
of
surprised.
That is
impressive when you think
amazing.
about it.
Do you think after all these years, Tim, that they're warped? Do you think they're warped by now? That they're still sealed?
No, they're fine.
He's not going to open them to find out.
No, I'm not. So there you go. 4 mint Glennon 45.
Yeah.
I
So
don't
when
know.
you
I'm
got
thinking
them
Steel
back
to
then,
Reveal
you
on the
never
Doc
played
Docky
them.
show.
That's pretty amazing. I've never seen anything like that before.
Wow.
Exactly. Robert
Yeah, like I
Lee.
said, Bradley's did that. Hills did it. There was a few places that did that.
I don't remember seeing that.
No.
John
back
Pip
and see if they have
would
any
like
more.
that.
Kmart probably did that. I don't remember.
No, Kmart just had them in the racks, the wooden rack. But you have to
Another
wonder, like,
Doctor did.
the ones that didn't sell, where did they go?
You have to send them back.
Oh,
If they don't sell, you have to send them back.
so like
That's what
when
they
the
usually
new
do.
Elton John came out, they took out the old Partridge Family and put the Elton
Yeah.
John in the
Yeah.
spot.
Hmm.
Wow.
I think
No,
we did,
because-
Zombie.
Because my dad used to work at TGNY, and they used to do that. If a record didn't sell, they send it back and get something different. So.
That is cool.
Mhm.
It's something never seen before.
That's for sure.
That's that
So
time.
you're lucky, Jeff. Your
Yes.
dad hooked you up with any record you wanted.
Well, yeah, pretty much. I'd say, Dad, can you get me a copy of the
Yeah, I mean,
45 of, like, say, Paperback Writer? And he'd come with about 5 or 6 of them, different kinds of
Oh,
stuff.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Why
I mean,
5 or 6 of them?
These are 43 years old now.
Mhm.
That's all. Like the original long box.
Mhm. Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the CD box things. Yeah,
Mhm.
Ooh,
that's pretty cool.
that is. I wonder if
Yeah,
that's worth
it's-
money like
And
that.
and I like I said, a few stores did that. Not nearly all of them, but I know it was Bradley's. There was another store that did that, but I can't remember who.
I think they did that to oldies 45s, I believe, as well. Because I thought I saw something oldies 45s.
I remember a lot of
Mhm.
oldies 45s would come packaged. Like,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
there was this place, Barker's. I don't know if anybody had a Barker's. There was
I
a
don't
time
remember
when
Barker's.
Barker's
Doesn't sound
would
familiar.
sell these 10 45s in a bag for $1.
Yeah.
They were new, but they would be like 7 out of 10 of them would be Apple. I got
Oh wow.
5 Badfinger 45s were all in this one bag, and I mean it was pretty cool stuff. You could only see the outside too, obviously, and then the other ones.
They were a mystery.
Yeah.
Well, I get the mystery bags at a local record store by me. Like on record store day, they had them on sale for $2. 10 45s in a bag, but it's a brown paper bag, so you can't see what's in it.
Yeah.
That's not fair. Boo. Then you
But I
get
do
home.
the videos on it. Typically, they're
What if it's something
$5.99.
you don't? When you get it home, can you get go back? I don't like this. I want my money back.
Yeah, right. Like the bunch of shit.
Well, even back then, even back in the late 70s, you're paying $1 for 10 45s, and you can see the outside too. So if you even like one of those, you're all right.
Exactly.
Because a 45 then was probably about $1.25,
Right.
something like that. Between
Well,
$1 and $1.50 generally for a 45.
I picked up 2 bags, and you might remember my video I did on it.
I remember
on record store day last year. I picked up 2 bags of these mystery 45s. I opened it, and there were some, half of it was decent stuff, and then some stuff I had never heard before.
It's obscure just for you.
Yeah, it's very obscure. But somebody contacted me and wanted to buy 3 of them. One I wanted to keep, so I sold them the other 2. I think I sold it for like $18.
Woo-hoo!
I only paid 4 for everything,
Yeah.
So
you went back and got some more mystery bags.
No,
one man's treasure.
Yeah.
You know,
in
I
fact,
could have
last
been a Beatle
record store
fan
day, they were
in
not
78 or 79 when I was at my grandparents' place and I watched Yellow Submarine on her TV one afternoon. And that's when I fell in love with the song Eleanor Rigby, but not knowing that it wasn't, that you couldn't get it on the actual soundtrack back then. I don't know why they didn't do that back then, but you had to buy Revolver to get Eleanor Rigby. So I could ask my dad, can you take me to the record store, Dad? I want to get the Beatles Yellow Submarine soundtrack, and I want to know, because I like this song, Eleanor Rigby. And I was like 8 or 9 years old when I first saw that movie, and I could have been a Beatle fan then, but it wasn't until 1985. It wasn't meant to be then.
But what took you so long?
I don't know.
You're too busy listening to the Bee Gees with one leg.
Well, no, I was listening to Elvis a lot at the time. I was heavily into Elvis then.
Mm-hmm.
But I wish I had done it then. I could have been a Beatle fan earlier. But then in, I think it was 1980, 81 maybe, my sister and I were going to the record store with my parents at this mall called Miracle Mart. And we went inside this record store called Discus. And I remember dancing into the store because they were playing that Donna Summer song, looking for some hot stuff, baby, this evening. So I was dancing into the store, and my sister said, I want to get a Beatles record because I heard they're popular. And she got Meet the Beatles. And I went home and I said, can I listen to it with you? I want to hear this Beatles stuff. And it didn't really grow on me then. But in the summer of 85, I went into my sister's room for some reason. I had a record player in my room, but I played it on her record player. I don't know what possessed me to want to listen to it, but then I really analyzed the album. And I said to myself, I like this group. I want more. And that's when I went to my library, because you could borrow records then. And I got Sgt. Pepper. I went from early Beatles to psychedelic Beatles. And then when I heard Sgt. Pepper, A Day in the Life changed me forever. I was like, wow. And that's when I became a Beatle fan. So 1985 was the year of the Beatles for me.
What happened when you played Benny Goodman?
I said, cool.
Yeah.
Didn't really phase on me.
These other people.
So I went from Elvis to the Beatles, and then after that was Simon and Garfunkel, and then I got into Led Zeppelin and all that shit, and so on and so forth.
And then you found the Partridge Family.
And you did.
Well, I always loved the Partridge Family. Oh, I gotta get my note. Here we go. Woo. Yes.
Yes.
Hi, we're the Partridge Family.
3D.
Buy my records right now.
3D.
Yeah. And we'll send you 3D glasses to see Shirley Jones come
Well,
out
that
at
was
you.
the thing with Viewmaster. You didn't need 3D glasses.
No.
You
No,
had
you
to
did.
look at the little. Hello.
Yeah.
It's 3D. Look, there's Lori in 3D. Oh.
Well, I used to go to when I was like 2 or 3. My dad would take me grocery shopping at a supermarket. Well, you probably remember this, Dominion. Remember Dominion?
I
Doc?
worked at the Dominion.
Well, Dominion,
Was it-
and when you get to the checkout, they had records there, and I thought it was the soundtrack for The Wizard of Oz with Judy Garland, but actually, you know the one where the witch is going like this on her shoes? But actually, that was El Dorado. I didn't know it was ELO.
Yeah.
Yellow.
I always remember seeing that record there. So
Everybody
Dominion
carried
was selling
records back.
as well.
Yeah, but
Back in the day. Heck, you wanted a Christmas record, you went to your local tire shop.
Mhm.
Really?
This was not the Wizard of Oz soundtrack.
No.
And by the way, I just
No.
remembered Grant's must have sold at least some records because
They
they
did.
But I
had
do have that
they
on
had their own
vinyl.
Christmas records. They had Christmas records. A lot of places had Christmas
Yeah.
records, and Grant's had their own Christmas.
Yeah,
records.
I'm telling you, because I do remember it was downstairs. As soon as you got down the steps, it was just to the left. They had
See,
their
I
record.
don't
And to the right was
remember
the
it.
pet department.
That's the one thing I don't remember Grant's too much. Mark Grant's went out of business.
Our grants used to give you a goldfish,
Well,
I
it's
think,
fairly
with every
young.
purchase in the pet department or something. You know, you get this
Well,
like
that's why they
sickly
had a
looking
basement full of
goldfish.
fish.
Yeah, I remember their pet department and furniture. And furniture is why they went out of business. They were hurting for no, seriously. This is why Grants went out of business. And they were one of the first big department stores to go out of business. They started getting too much competition from places like Hills and all the Kmart and all these other upcoming
Ben
chains.
Franklin.
Maze.
Target even at the time. And so they started offering like amazing credit with like no money down, and you didn't have to show any proof of income. We walk in for furniture and stuff, and they would also rent furniture. They started renting furniture as well, and they never got any money. All these bums would come in and get loads of furniture, and then they couldn't pay for it, and they'd lose it. But then what's Grant's going to do with it?
Right.
Furniture, and that's what killed them. I mean, I'm not saying they wouldn't have died anyway, but what killed them quicker was the whole furniture, no credit, take it thing.
I think what killed Grants was that downstairs in the pet department, they started to sell squirrels. Go over very well.
No, it was the whole furniture thing.
They didn't sell hot dogs.
Killed Grants.
Woolworths had the hot dogs. Grants had.
No,
I mean,
Grants had hot
Grants.
dogs. Grants had great hot dogs by me.
I don't remember them having food either, but
they
they might have.
I think it was Grants. Maybe it was Woolworth, but
I live like 2 blocks from Grants, from where our old Grants was. It turned into a grocery store, a PNC grocery store after that, and now it's a Tops grocery store. But
do you have a
the building is still there. I mean, I live like 2 blocks from it.
Hey Tim, do you have a Piggly Wiggly nearby?
No.
Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly.
No.
I'll take you to the Piggly Wiggly, Miss Daisy.
We have mostly Tops and Wegmans where I am, and now Aldi's. Tops is mafia owned, basically. Tops is a mafia, but that's what we have.
Mm-hmm.
We have Stop and Shop and ShopRite.
So
James,
we have this one. I don't even remember what it's called. We have this one like really crummy brand, off-brand grocery store. I forget what it's even called.
Crummy.
I've never been in it, so that's how bad it is. But I mean, most of ours went away too. We used to have Acme, gone. Super Duper,
Acme?
gone. We had.
Do they make
know,
anvils?
Road Runner cartoons. Nobody
P&G
Right.
gone. We're down to one tops. We used to have like 3 tops gone. We had we do have a Wegmans. We have one Wegmans. I forgot what it was called. It starts with an L. It was in our mall. Our mall actually had a grocery store in it when it first opened. I forget what it was called.
It starts with an L.
It does.
Lulu's.
No.
Lorries.
No.
Loser.
I can't. It was so long ago. We're talking late 60s to the early.
Lucifer
By the
food.
mid 70s, it was already gone.
Late to the
can't
game.
remember. But I had an aunt that used to shop there. She'd go to the mall to buy her groceries.
Mhm.
Hello, Day
Hello.
Tripper. How are you?
Hey.
Hello, Day Tripper.
Hey, Craig.
What's the wrong one?
Mhm.
Day Tripper, yeah.
That one. No,
Doc's hitting a
wanted to
Piggly
ask-
Wiggly sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to ask James what he did with his El Dorado album after he found out it wasn't the Wizard of Oz soundtrack.
No. Because I was only 2 or 3 and I thought it was the Wizard of Oz and I'd seen it on TV and I said,
Yeah, it says, Daddy, buy me this.
Yeah.
You got hold of-
Wizard of Oz.
There's no over the
That's really a
rainbow
good
on this thing.
No, that's El Dorado. I have that album too on
Yeah.
vinyl.
Oh yeah,
Until
but when you play this and you think it's the Wizard of Oz,
I get
you go
right
like,
now
it's
inside.
not.
No, I've
Yeah.
actually remembered the name of the grocery store. It was called Loblaws.
Oh no. Oh no.
Loblaws.
Loblaws.
Yeah, that's big in
Loblaws.
Ontario as well.
Oh
Loblaws.
no. Oh
Mhm.
no. Loblaws is the #1 grocery chain in Canada. Oh.
Is it really?
Oh no.
Well,
they
here
didn't do
where
too
I
good in the
am,
mall.
here in
No,
New
it didn't.
Brunswick,
It
we
was
have
one of the first places to go. In fact, I think when we first got a movie theater at the mall, I think it went into the old Loblaws because that was the only place big enough to have a movie theater.
Wow.
wow.
It was a huge Loblaws.
It was
Yes,
it
it
was a
was.
regular sized grocery store. It was the biggest store in the mall.
I've got a Loblaws down the street from me that's about the size of a convenience store.
Wow,
Oh my
this
God.
was big.
You know,
I mean, it was at least as big as Penny's. We had a huge Penny's. Well, we still do. Our Penny's is still there, amazingly.
Penny's and Loblaws, they were duking it out like
And you know, and
2 or 3
we
levels.
didn't have a Sears at that time. Around the late 70s, they expanded our mall and they doubled its size, and then we got Sears and
Yeah, our malls
Bradley.
growing up, our malls always had like 3 big stores and then chain stores and then smaller things.
We
typically
had a
had
lot of chain
Macy's.
stores, but only one big store, Penny's. And then all of a sudden, when they doubled the size of the mall, we got Burlington and Macy's eventually, although our Macy's didn't last long. Nobody where I live wants to spend that kind of money for anything. And Sears.
We had
and
Macy's, Gimbel's, Sears, Alexander's, Penny's.
We didn't have any of that stuff.
malls.
Nordstrom.
I worked at Alexander's.
We had another big store, but I can't remember what it was called. We had one before we had Burlington, and I can't remember that. It started with a B. Another one that started with a B. Maybe it was Bradley's. I don't remember. And then we had another store, Hess's. We had Hess's. Hess's even had a record department. And Hess's, in fact, this very well could be a Hess record.
Ooh.
Mhm.
That's the one he
But
showed
it could be Bradley's too. That to me looks more like a Bradley sticker, but I can't tell. Doesn't say. But Hess did this too with their 45s.
Oh, Robert S.
What?
If I mention Sunrise Mall, does that mean anything to you?
Yeah, they closed.
Yeah, it's like in the abandoned mall stations or whatever on YouTube. But don't go shopping in Massapequa because the Sunrise Mall is like blah, gone.
That's the closest mall to me.
Yeah. So every time I see Sunrise Mall, I think of you.
Our mall's so dead. I doubt there's 20 stores.
Massapequa,
left
what can
in
I
it.
say?
What, the
And yes, I
three
live in
tops?
the Massapequa area,
No, the four tops.
or used to.
I just wondering. So where do
Welcome
people
back,
shop
Holly.
now, though? You can't buy everything
Online.
online.
Yeah.
Where do people shop? I don't
Be
understand.
right back. Bathroom break.
Okay. It's
Okay.
terrible, Tim, but there's so much that you can't get in the stores anymore.
Right.
Yeah, I know. But
Like
I
you
mean,
go
like,
in there just to get a bathroom wastebasket or something, and it's like, go online. Like, what?
Hmm.
Well, you can go to Bed Bath & Beyond and get it, but even they're not doing well. The one by me.
my Bed Bath & Beyond's been gone for a couple of years. So I don't understand where people get stuff. Not that I guess I don't buy anything either anymore. I mean,
Well, Bed Bath & Beyond, I mean, they were doing really well. Like when my daughter went away to college, she went to Ithaca, and we bought everything at Bed Bath & Beyond, and you could actually go there in Ithaca and to their store and pick the stuff up, which is what we did. So we bought the stuff, we picked it up there, and then it was much easier to just drive it over to the college and get her all set up. And everybody was doing that. And now Bed Bath & Beyond, there's nobody going into the place.
Not even the people who work there.
no, Ollie, because I don't keep track of numbers, and that show's already done and in the can. It has been for
she's in the
quite a long
can.
time. I'm way ahead.
Wow. And he's got YouTube stuff he hasn't even posted yet.
Oh, I still have.
Well, don't worry. On show 910, he'll play one after 909.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. I don't keep track of show numbers unless they're big, like 400.
I heard the toilet flush.
I'm late on that.
It was a royal flush.
Yeah. Doc, do you have Sobeys where you are too? Because we have Sobeys here.
We have one Sobeys because the other one closed up.
Yeah, we have a couple of big ones here as well.
Yeah, but we've got 5 Freshcos and 5 of Food Basics and 1 No Frills. Blah, blah.
I remember No Frills.
Not blah blah.
About the only store I go to these days is Target, sometimes to Kohl's, and the occasional rare trip to Walmart.
Hello,
I hate
DC
going to
time.
Walmart, but I go
Me too.
once in a while.
Once in a great while.
Hello.
You know,
Howdy.
I was at Big Lots the other day, and they had vinyl. I was like,
Oh, really? Wow.
yeah, but like only like 10 titles, and they're not particularly cheap. They're between $20 and $25 an hour.
Wow.
So they're not particularly cheap. So I'm
They had
like,
Blu-rays that were cheap. Yeah.
yeah, that's why I go. I go and look.
Mhm.
Especially mine likes to mark stuff down to like 75-cent Blu-rays and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Hmm.
but so maybe they'll mark the vinyl down eventually, but not that there's much that I would want.
What does
Over where?
I don't know what this means. High Street Banks. What's that?
And where's there?
Oh no.
I think I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know.
Oh.
Hello.
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 Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, wait, that's Tim's.
Hello. Yeah,
We can't take Tim's Three Stooges opening. Hello. Hello. Hello.
that's too long.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
I got to find the squiggy hello though.
Oh, hello. Yeah.
There must be a spot I can find a squiggy hello.
What you talking about, Willis?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Hills Department Store, home with a 10-cent hot dog. Take your chance.
Oh yeah, and they had like
Yeah.
15-cent popcorn. Those big long bags. They were like skinny, but like
Skinny
long
and-
bags of popcorn. They were like 15 cents, 10-cent sodas, maybe even 5-cent sodas.
Well,
I can't remember.
It's not like they tore all the banks down. Come on. We still got banks out there. Just nobody goes there because they're all banking at home.
Yeah.
So like there's still banks out there, yeah.
You'll always have banks, physical
Yeah.
banks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure the Wells Fargo would be pretty confused with that.
Always have banks, but we don't have anything else.
What? James's family told him that they were worried about that his drunk driving was getting to a dangerous level. So I assured them I'd cut down on my driving. Aha!
Ah.
That's one way to handle it.
That's true.
There you
Where is it?
go.
Oh, I scrolled past it. Okay. I know. See, I'm always banking at home. I've hardly
me
ever
too.
gone to the bank in the last year.
You can take that to the bank.
Who does online banking at home?
Exactly. Online banking at home.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't do online banking.
I want to. I've never been able to set it up. It crashes every time I've tried to set it up. That's one of my
daughter
problems
keeps telling
right
me to
now.
set it up.
That's why I'm so poor. If I could do online banking, my reselling would be great and everything else would be great. But I haven't been able to figure it out. It just
Is
crashes.
this true?
That's disgusting, DC. Number one, because of the pig blood. Number two, because you were smelling his feet.
Yeah. Ooh. I know it's easier just to print off your own money.
Yeah.
Robert S. coins.
Oh, gosh. Ooh. Yeah, we must be winding down.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think so. It's almost dinner time.
A long and winding road.
Sunday dinner.
First family.
So another one.
I think I love you.
Yeah, I had to get a
You gotta
different
find
one.
a different one.
I think I love you.
And I got this
I
one.
think I love you.
Door number 1. Door number 2. Door number 1. Door
Oh,
number
number
2.
two. Oh, okay, that's not fun.
There they
That's
are.
good.
There's that kid that they replaced the original drummer with.
Yeah. Now
I
he's a
know.
race driver. He drives race cars now.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
That was the original cast.
Yeah.
Shame. Well then. So I suppose we should all have dinner and then go join Joe Mayo on
Joe
his
Mayo on his show. Yeah.
where
And
they will
cheer him
discuss-
on. Is it live or is it recorded?
I think it's recorded.
It's
Oh, okay.
recorded
It's
already.
recorded, but he's going to be live in the chat if you'd
Yeah.
like.
Oh,
to
okay.
talk with
So he can tell you off if you don't agree.
Okay.
So remember, it's movies with Mayo.
Movies from Mayo this time.
Or just
Yeah, exactly. Until
if you
until it
just
changes.
subscribe to it, you'll
Change
have
it
it no
again,
matter what
yeah.
he changes the name to.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's Dial M for Mayo.
No,
You
changed
switched
it already.
again.
He
Oh.
changed it again?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
he changed it again.
Yeah.
Ooh, Archie.
That's why I said right now it's movies with Mayo.
Oh
Movies with
my
Mayo.
God.
Mhm.
Why?
If you subscribe, it'll show.
And
Because
who
he-
cares? Who
he's
cares? I have
indecisive.
never. Can I say this? And I wanted to say this to him the other night, and he kept cutting me off, so I couldn't say it. But who watches a channel because of its name?
Well, he thinks it's important.
Nobody. You don't look at the name of a channel and go, "Oh, I think I'll watch
No,
that
no.
channel. That has a really cool name." Who cares?
It's the content that gets you.
Exactly.
Right.
You look at a video and you go, "Oh, that looks
Like-
interesting." You
right.
don't
Like
look at the
like when
channel
I
name.
saw this channel called Doc Docus, I had no idea what that was.
Of course not.
Mhm.
And what
I
did
don't
you get? Freaking
understand.
cereal.
Yeah, cereal.
Blah. Like,
Duck,
what
duck,
kind
it's-
of channel is that?
Now you're gonna have the next cereal next time, the IHOP cereal.
Not for, not for, not
No,
for.
for okay, you have to finish the other show first. Okay.
Yeah, I've
Maybe
not.
Yeah.
He's gonna change his name to a box of Doc.
Yeah.
Oh, look, this Vinyl Richie. I remember him.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Richie.
Didn't he
Could
start
be.
his movies
I
with
think
Mayo
so, something like that. Yeah, believe so.
that long? 6 years? I don't know about 6 years.
Doc, if you ever want to change your name, a good name for your channel would be a free prize in every box.
Yeah.
Or Free Kittens.
Except people are going to tune in and go,
Call
hey,
your-
this isn't
your-
Cracker Jacks.
Yeah.
Or you can call your channel Alpha Docs Cereal.
Or just Hindy.
Hey,
That'll bring
Remember,
the children in.
When
that
it's
will
your
do
birthday, Hangy will sing the song to you and go, I will
Mama.
buy for you.
I hope that Vinyl Richie
True story.
doesn't have
True
any
story.
of these. Vinyl Richie, if you're still out there, have you got any of these? I'll bet he don't. I'll bet he don't.
I have 3 or 4 high-end T-Rock.
it.
2. Because I had to open those stupid Apple Jacks.
Oh, I used to have a whole bunch of them because I'd buy them for the prize. You know,
No prizes
Yeah.
in cereal anymore.
I mean, back when I was a little kid, so I could have different cereal every day. You know, so
It's not like it's the Kellogg's variety pack. You can't do
Yeah.
that.
But did you have any
No.
brothers or sisters you had to fight over the
no.
prize? Yeah,
It was
see.
just me.
Oh, I
Worked out
did.
that
I had
way.
a twin
Mhm.
brother. So my mother
Yeah.
usually bought 2 boxes of cereal on Friday and grocery day, and they both got open.
Oh, yeah.
because we
But sometimes they would have
exchanged
different
prize.
prizes in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one cereal that used to
All right,
actually give
Amy,
out
see you
money.
tomorrow. Have a good sleep.
Bye-bye.
I think I got either a $1 bill or a $5 bill in some kind of
Wow,
cereal
nice.
one time. Yeah,
Wow.
that was nice when you're like 12 years old. Hey.
Wow.
Sure.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Ollie, I'm actually going to do a video
Find a
about
$20
this.
bill and specially marked packages
Yeah,
of
up to-
Fruit Loops.
I think
Rice
it was up to
Krispies.
5, 1 or 5, or you get a quarter. You know, you had to do. I was kind of steamed, but I just got a quarter. You know, so.
Wow,
Wow.
I never knew that they put
The good old
money in
days.
cereals.
Good old days of 60s.
The good old days when there was money in.
Yes, in cereal.
Yeah, but some of the prizes were decent too.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but they always put the prize at the bottom of the box.
Yeah. You had
So
to
that-
Yeah, I
dig.
know, but still.
Yeah. Gram your hand down in the box.
Yeah, and you're sitting there
Yeah.
crashing the cereal. Next thing you know, you got a box full of dust. But I got the little toy
Got
out.
the little toy, yeah.
But now I
Yeah.
got a box full of cereal dust.
Yeah, and your cereal box is twice as wide as it's
Yeah,
exactly.
Never went back to the
Different
shop.
cereal.
covered anymore.
Yeah, I used to. I think I used to mix
Yeah.
Apple Jacks and Fruit Loops with interesting taste.
Apple
Yeah.
Jacks.
The Cracker Jack
Apple
stuff
Jacks.
now is like stickers or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
It was interesting little toys and stuff back
Yeah,
then.
those-
Only
No,
2
we
peanuts
did.
in a box.
Yeah.
That's an outrage.
I can't remember. There was some cereal company that put some toy, and I can't remember what it was when I was a kid, but it took up half the box of cereal. It was this big
Yeah.
toy. You take it out, and your cereal's half gone when you take the toy out. Because
Now there was a brand of detergent they used to put towels in there. You
Oh,
know,
yeah, that's true. Does.
and Breeze.
Does.
And it was only, and my grandmother used to buy Breeze, and there was only like a third. You know, there's a nice towel, but you had to go buy Breeze all the
Fire
time.
breathing, too.
Yeah.
yeah.
No.
All right, so long. Long live
Yeah.
the Godspeed, yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, or Breeze. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Breeze. Yeah, Dolly used to do the
Right.
Breeze
Talk
commercial.
about Does
Yeah.
and Breeze and Drift.
Yeah, yeah,
They don't make
Boxes of
powder
Breeze.
detergent anymore, which is a good
No.
thing, actually.
yeah.
You know, my parents were smart back in the day. When my
Really?
sister and I would fight over the toy that came in the cereal, it's mine. No, it's mine. My sister and I would grab each other. So my parents had an idea. They had to buy both the same cereal boxes, so we each got the toy.
The same toy. Yeah.
Oh, no, we didn't because we like to change it up. So my mom would buy 2, sometimes
Different
even
kind.
3 boxes of
That's a
cereal.
real-
Because
Yeah.
Sometimes 3 people eating cereal every morning for a week, 2 boxes wouldn't
To
cut
get
it.
the price.
You got some
Um,
Open the
cereal.
damn box from the
Yeah.
bottom.
Yeah, eat that cereal that you got. I'm not buying any more. That's what Mom used to say. Yeah.
We rarely had cereal go bad because we would eat cereal
yeah.
every morning.
Yeah.
So,
My milk in a bag goes more sour than the cereal does. Okay. Now what? My dad just kept hammering again. No one gets the prize.
Yeah.
That's a good deterrent. You're not getting the prize. I
No
am.
prize.
Keep your hands off that cereal box.
Hands
Wham.
off that puffer rice.
It's
Yeah,
hamburger.
The Hawaiian guy
rice
on your
or
cover.
grape nuts. Yeah.
Puffer.
Bite size grape nuts.
Oh, grape nuts. My grandmother used to eat that stuff.
They're good with
I'd
fruit
rather
on
eat
them.
the box.
Yeah.
They're stones.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah,
rather
they're
eat
like-
the box. There's
Yeah,
more
you drowned
flavor
out
in
the
the box
TV.
than there is in
Yeah.
the cereal.
That's the real life equivalent of gravel.
Yeah. If you turn the TV up, you can't hear the cartoons.
Exactly.
That's
There
what
you
DC.
go.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
That's the gravel.
Oh, I tasted that. Those grape nuts. Was like,
When they're harvesting wheat
gross.
and they take all the berries and make flour, grape nuts was the rest. The
Yeah.
stuff that they didn't
I remember the
use.
cereal you put in there.
They
Yeah, like
turned
the
that
unpopped
into grape
popcorn. Yeah. All those
Mm.
unpopped popcorn. You buy
Oh.
popcorn. Yeah.
I'm
Horrid.
I am thankful that they don't sell grape nuts here anymore. It's gone. They take
But they
away
still-
alphabets. How could they
But
take
they
away
still sell
alphabets?
Captain Crunch.
Yeah.
Alphabets
take
was a
away
big selling
alphabets, but-
cereal back in the day. How could they take it away from Doc?
And
Yeah.
Doc, you
but
should
know
fight
what?
the
They
power.
replaced it with freaking pebbles.
Doc, you gotta fight the
Pebbles.
power and get it back.
I
Get
don't
it back
want
on the
fruity
shelves.
Pebbles or cocoa pebbles. I want my alphabets back. And I don't care if you put marshmallows in them again. Give me alphabets.
Well,
Stupid.
the molds were so old for alphabets that none of the letters were even distinguishable by the time
Yeah,
it was
like in the
done. They were
40s.
probably using the same, cutting tools that they used in the 50s
Right.
when it started. They were still
Hey,
using
Paulina.
they didn't look like anything anymore.
This is either an A or an L.
What is this? Arabic? What is this?
I mean,
I've never
Yeah.
heard of that one, Paulina. Paulina, you see the Kellogg's Just Right cereal.
Hmm.
You ever heard of that, Doc?
I don't
Just
remember
right.
Just Right. No.
I never heard of that.
I don't think they make it anymore total.
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember
Yeah.
that. I never
Mhm.
ate it, but
Oh.
I used to like total.
Mm-hmm.
I know
Yeah,
it's the
see, when we were
Russian-
growing up, they didn't have any healthy cereals.
Yeah.
no,
yeah,
all we
No,
ever
Captain
ate was sugary
No,
cereals.
no.
Yeah, all the
Wonder
sugary
why I'm so
stuff.
hyper every day.
Captain
Yeah.
Crunch
Growing
is
up,
terrible.
Growing up, mine was actually honeycombs. I think was probably
I
my
remember
favorite.
honeycombs. Those
But
were
then
good.
when I got a little older, Golden Grams, and I
Mm.
still love Golden Grams. Golden
Mm.
Grams.
Are they still around?
I don't know if they still have them, but they were
I don't think I've
delicious.
seen that one for a while.
They were
Golden
delicious.
Grams.
And I like Quisp. Quisp is my other favorite.
Yeah, I love
They
that.
still
You know,
make
you know
them
when the
for a
last
while.
time you bought a box of cereal.
And you can get, and Malto Meal makes a Quisp that's just as good as the Quisp.
Really?
Malto Meal
Yes.
makes twist.
Yeah. I don't know what it's called, but
Did it make
they
Quake?
come in big bags and you can tell it's Quisp. I mean,
Mhm.
You know what we just got over here? New on grocer shelves. New corn checks.
Oh, it's new, is
New.
it?
New.
Mhm.
New.
I used to like Raisin Bran checks. It was good.
Raisin Bran checks.
Nowadays,
Mhm.
I either have Raisin Bran or regular Cheerios with cut up banana in it. Well, that sounds good, Paulina.
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
make the Cheerios with banana in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I usually
I
have
didn't watch your
granola.
video yet, Doc, but how was
Mhm.
your video with the cereal there you had? Apple Jacks or something?
They don't taste like apple. Well,
no,
What?
Apple
Uh-oh.
Jacks isn't great.
What
What
the
is
hell
that?
is that?
What in the
Incredible.
world?
what? Frosted Flakes, incredible, keto friendly. What the
Wow.
heck? What is that?
Is that politically correct, flakes?
Have no fear, your breakfast hero is here.
Oh my god.
Gosh. Mhm.
It's come to
What
this.
happened to poor Tony?
I don't
People are
eat,
offended.
I don't eat cereal with
They don't
tigers
want
on
to
it.
have tigers on the. Oh, it's almas.
Hamas.
New.
Nouveau. Gluten free too.
Yeah, it's like they've never been here before. New.
Diabetes in a bowl. That's right.
I
Ollie.
prefer rice over corn checks.
I love corn checks.
I like rice checks.
I like corn checks.
I like rice checks.
But they're new.
But are they keto friendly?
And if you turn around and say, "Oh, look, you can make Chex Mix." Ooh. I mean, now you can put the corn ones in them because they're new. Isn't that dumb? It's like new.
I'm kidding. I like corn checks too.
I love corn checks.
Checks is one of my favorites.
Now you're going to have to do a corn checks video now. 'Cause I like corn. You can have to do eating with the milk in the bag, and
Well, people
And
will
ask,
grow
is
through
this
by the
new?
milk in the bag,
yes,
You know,
This
but
is
it's been out forever. You know.
Can
You
they
know
make
those
corn
packets-
gas out of that? For Anthony?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know those small little packages of cereals you could buy, like the smaller boxes.
Oh,
and you
yeah.
can actually eat them from the
Oh, yeah.
box. How the
Mhm.
hell can you eat it in there and the cardboard doesn't get soggy from the milk?
Well, they
You
have
only
some
try
have
the
wax,
ones
have wax paper, don't they?
Right.
Yeah,
Wax
it's-
paper.
Yeah.
It's wax. The cardboard is wax.
Mhm.
Just like that
Yeah.
VC guy. He's wax.
Don't you enjoy
Yeah.
eating wax?
And it's not even a big portion of cereal that you get in there. You'll still be
No,
hungry
that's like
after
2
it.
spoonfuls and you're done.
Yeah.
Don't buy it. Fruity
Both the
Pebbles.
Pebbles cereals, it's a texture thing for me. I really like the texture. My favorite chocolate cereal is Cocoa Pebbles.
Yeah.
Just 'cause
Yeah.
of the
Cocoa Pebbles
texture.
is fantastic.
Like,
Just because of the texture. It's not.
why don't they just put the rice checks and the corn checks in the same box?
That'd be good.
That would be good.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't that be good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should
Oh,
still be
mixed
gluten free.
oh, wait a minute.
Still be gluten free.
Uh-oh. Hello.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hi,
You got a guest.
No,
Well,
we have
this
another
is my
guest.
son.
Go back there.
my son.
Hello, son.
Hi, son.
Hi.
You got Doc, you got to put us all on the screen so we can wave.
Hello.
His name is David, by the way.
Hello, David.
Oh, you just had a birthday,
Hello,
too.
David.
oh, David.
Happy
I
birthday.
bought him a weed eater for his birthday yesterday.
A weed eater.
Yeah. He wanted a weed eater, so I got him a weed eater. So.
All
Why
right.
didn't
Well,
you get him
Yeah.
a box of corn checks? They're new.
Well,
more
what do you
keto
eat for
friendly.
breakfast? He eats what? He eats oats for breakfast, so he doesn't eat checks.
Or
Eats oats.
Viewmaster.
Yeah. Or,
There's a
or
Viewmaster in every
you know,
box.
like Partridge Family, yeah.
Well, it's after 7, so I'm gonna have to go.
Yeah, it's about dinner time.
Mayo's movies.
Mayo's Movie
Mayo's
Channel.
movies.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
Mayo's
Ollie.
I don't know. For some reason, I'm not as in a hurry to get there as I am to go to Ski Lodge for some reason.
Dial, yeah. dial M for Mayo movies with Mayo.
No, yeah, next week it's going to be different. Yeah.
Thank you
Adios.
for being here.
See
all
ya.
good people.
Bye-bye.
You too.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. So long.